Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake as we're getting set for week number 4 of Iowa High School football and week number 1 of district play for those of you in Class 2A. And in 2A District 2, the Dickinson County rivalry is renewed. Hi, everybody, with Clyde Ihrke, I'm Jason Jacobs. Welcome to Hafer Field as we're getting set for Okoboji and Spirit Lake. Well, Clyde, a little bit of a different feel coming into this game than maybe what we're used to in the past. Okoboji is the team coming in at 3-0 this year. Spirit Lake comes in at 1-2.
Yeah, a little bit different in that regards, but you look at it, cross lakes rivalry here.
Yep.
And these two teams, it'll be a battle.
It's
going to be a battle. And before we go any further, I want to thank Dr. Oak last week. He didn't put you in any headlock or anything, did he?
No headlocks.
Okay,
no headlocks.
fine.
It was very close.
Okay.
It was dangerous at times.
He gets a little rambunctious at
well,
times.
I had to put all the cords between us to keep the cords and him at bay.
Put a chair or something in between you.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
No, thanks, Dr. Rolk. I appreciate it, and he did a great job. Thanks for rooting on Lake normal team.
Well, a week ago, Spirit Lake's speed was certainly on display against Central and George Little Rock. Hey, speaking of speed, the opponent for Spirit Lake tonight has lots of speed in Okoboji. 3-0 on the year. Pioneers coming in off of a victory over a ranked squad in Emmetsburg, 42-26. That's a very nice win for Okoboji last week. They whooped BHRV the week before, 37-6, and beat HMS pretty handily out of the smaller class size, 49-0 to start the year. But you know what? You're winning, and that's the key with Okoboji, and this program is moving in the right direction.
Coach Eric Claus has got him. He's got him focused. It's what, 4th year now?
Yeah.
So he's got it turned around. He's got his group. He's got them figured out. He knows what he wants to do with them. They know what he wants, and they're respecting him, and he's respecting them, similar to what Coach Beloit does with his team. And these two squads, they're a lot the same as far as the coaching talent goes right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to look for Okoboji tonight. They like to pass.
Yes, they do.
And a weak spot of Spirit Lake is that pass defense at times. So they got to get some pressure on the quarterback. They got to get some line play going in there, and they got to be able to control the ball at the line of scrimmage, I think.
I would agree. Let's get into our pregame show. It is brought to you by our friends at Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. They are online at lakeshealth.org, and we are going to hear from Okoboji head football coach Eric Claus and Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit after this on KUOO. And we're live video streaming tonight. Yes, the video stream is live at exploreokoboji.com and at Explore Okoboji on YouTube, thanks to our friends at Premier Communications. We will be back after this on KUOO and exploreokoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
On the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare is Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit. Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for the opportunity.
Well, let's talk about the nice win over Central and George Little Rock last week, 35-7. I thought you guys played well in all 3 phases of that game. After seeing that on film, what were the highlights for you?
I thought we were able to generate some explosive plays for points offensively. A huge credit to our guys up front, offensive line. I thought they did a great job controlling line of scrimmage in the run game, but also giving our quarterbacks time and opportunity in the pass game from a protection standpoint. Jackson Morrison had a big return for us, and in the kicking game, I thought Keegan Ryder continues to just do a phenomenal job of setting us up with good field position with his strong leg.
And you guys had been in your other 2 games, but it's got to feel really good going into district play, getting a nice win like that.
Yeah, I'm just happy for our guys. They worked really hard last week. The attitude has continued to be positive even when we were 0-2, and just felt like, just happy for them, to see the joy on their face after a game like that and a victory and to play well. They knew they played well, and that was fun to see.
Well, let's talk about your opponent for this week in Okoboji. Pioneers come in red hot, 3-0 on the year. Let's start with their offense, and they're not only throwing the ball well at this point in time, but they're running the ball well too, and it looks like they got a lot of speed.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're explosive offense. You know, they're doing a great job of making you defend the whole field defensively. Their perimeter screen game has been really good. You know, their quick passing game, they do a lot of formation, motion, shift stuff.
Right for you.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's going to be taking care of the football on the offensive side of the ball, continuing to be physical up front, the downfield blocking things, the things we did last week well to create those explosive plays. And then defensively, we're going to have to tackle really well in space. You know, they get the ball out in space, and they got guys that are fast and athletic, and we're going to have to make some of those one-on-one tackles to eliminate their big explosive plays. I think in special teams, too, you know, they have a good kicker, they have good special teams as well, but how can we maybe get an advantage in that part of the game? It's going to be who makes the fewest mistakes in this game, and it should be a fun game.
Coach, thanks so much for your time here on the pregame show. We'll chat with you afterwards, okay?
Yeah, appreciate it.
That is Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More on the way on Campus Radio KUOO.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations
is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Back on the pregame as we get ready for Okoboji and Spirit Lake football here in just a little bit. At this time, let's bring in Okoboji football coach Ihrke Claus. And Eric, good to talk to you again, and thank you so much for joining our broadcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Appreciate it. And let's go back to last week and taking on Emmetsburg, and 42-26 ended up being the final score. Your squad would get the victory. A back-and-forth first half. You had a great third quarter to kind of put things away. A real solid win over a good opponent last Friday.
Yeah, we knew that, coming in, it was going to be kind of a unique challenge with the style that they play, the physicality that they play with, and it kind of set up to be a really good challenge for us to kind of see where we're at as we headed into district play. So it was really good to have, like you said, that matchup that was kind of back and forth in that first half, and challenged us to kind of see how we would come out in that second half, and to see the guys execute and do some really good things, get some stops defensively, and then execute offensively. A ton of positives that kind of came out of that matchup on last Friday.
Yeah, absolutely, and very balanced attack offensively. 208 yards passing, 250 yards rushing. Some key contributors. I mean, Asa Jacobson was phenomenal last week. I thought Trey did a great job of managing the.
Been really good for us. So it all kind of stems back to our offensive line and their play, and their play has been really good through those first 3 weeks, and allows us to do a lot of different things to get it into the hands of our athletes on the edges.
Let's talk about your defense, and more specifically the first 3 games. First 2 games gave up just 6 points defensively. Last week, you knew Emmetsburg was going to score, and you did give up the 26. But through the first 3 games, I feel like your defense is really kind of honed in and kind of doing their assignment and really paying attention to detail.
Yeah, I've been really happy with how we played defensively. Again, we've been able to match up with a lot of different styles. But to see the way those guys are playing, being fundamentally sound and trusting one another, getting the opportunities to take the ball away and do things like that, a ton of positives where they're playing defensively right now.
Absolutely. We're visiting with Okoboji football coach Ihrke Claus here on the pregame, and now you get ready to make a short road trip up to Spirit Lake. And your thoughts on the Indians for this season and what your team will need to do to be successful on Friday night?
Yeah, they are. As always, really well coached. They are going to do a lot of things really, really well. And that's a testament to Coach Beloit and the different things that he's done for a long time. You have such a big class that they graduated, but then this next year you got all these new faces, but they run their system so well just because of the process that they have put in place. So we know that we're going to have to be super disciplined in the things that they do, because they're going to stress you with their movement, their ability to shift and try to create leverage points offensively, and then defensively. They do such a good job of disguising things and morphing and taking away what you're good at. So we're going to have to, through that first early part of the game, kind of feel things out and see kind of what they're going to try and take away offensively, and figure out what our response to that is going to be. And then defensively, we're going to have to be really disciplined with our keys, because, again, they're so good at disguising things and moving things around to manipulate you defensively. offensively to try and hit some of that quarterback run game and that power look. So we're going to have to be really good at that, and obviously really good tacklers, and try to get them into situations where it's a little bit uncomfortable.
Should be a fun matchup. Once again, congratulations on the 3-0 start, and best of luck as you take on Spirit Lake Friday. We appreciate the comments here in the pregame.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
That is Okoboji football coach Ihrke Claus joining us in the pregame. Starting lineups coming up. We got the kickoff as well. Spirit Lake Okoboji football coming up on KUOO.
Who is that? That's Jazik.
Jazik
out to the 33-yard line. Pretty good starting field position for Spirit Lake. So Indians.
A short kickoff. Didn't really put a whole lot of leg into it. Wanted to keep it in play. Jazik Miller got it at about 15. Returned it out to the, 33?
I'm going to say 33, yep. 6 seconds off the clock here in the first quarter. Indians and Pioneers in Class 2A District 2 tonight here on KUOO and Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications and Spirit Lake. Now without quarterback Lucas Beloit injured, it's Ty Higgins in the shotgun, and he hands it off on first down to Wes Walls, end around left side, and Wes gets 5, 6, maybe 7 yards on first down.
Yeah, good little play right there. Nice design. Get it started early. Get him swinging out. See what they can do as far as on the outside edge. Wes Walls got the handoff at about the line of scrimmage and then turned north and south, and that's what's key, and picked up about 6 yards.
Higgins, the quarterback. Isaiah McQuan is the running back. We'll get more of the offense for Spirit Lake here in a moment as they send some guys in motion, including McQuan, and also number 27 there. That's Ryder, and they'll go out to McQuan, and Okoboji has it sniffed out right away. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Nicely done by number 7, Jaron Heller.
Well, Jaron Heller's their big stud on defense right now, having a phenomenal year. He read that one all the way. But Isaiah McQuan came out of the backfield a little bit, swung out there. Nobody else out there for Spirit Lake. And 2 white jerseys from Okoboji. They saw it right away, and Jaron Heller was Johnny on the spot. Loss of about 3 yards.
And they are going to have 3rd down and 6 after a technical loss of a couple. We're going to have 2 receivers right, single receiver left, and Okoboji's going to jump on 3rd down. They got Keyshawn Smith to come across into the neutral zone. And so the penalty will aid the Indians here and move them up to the 42-yard line. That's going to make it 3rd down and 1, Clyde, at the 42-yard line. Spirit Lake on the line. Caden Hickerson, Jackson Knutson, Jasper Robinson, Jax Bajarno, and Nolan Teesfeld, the receivers. Noah Lee is out. We're going to see Bennett Stecker, Jazik Miller, Keegan Ryder, Wes Walls. Also Aiden Hintermeister will be in there. And again, Higgins, the quarterback, and with him in the backfield is Isaiah McQuan on 3rd and 1. They're going to fake it to McQuan, and it'll be a quarterback keeper by Higgins. And Higgins avoids a couple defenders. First down, gets to midfield where he's knocked out of bounds. And Spirit Lake will keep the drive alive. He's knocked out of bounds by, I believe that was number 6, Carson Story.
Well, Ty Higgins on that one, he got to the line of scrimmage, got past that initial spot for that first down, but then peeled back out of it, got behind that again, almost got tackled but pulled away from it, and then picked up another 5 yards after that. First down up to the 50-yard line, gain of 8.
So Spirit Lake has 1st and 10. We'll get Pioneers defense here in a moment. Looking to throw here is Higgins, rolls to his left. Now downfield over the middle, and that's nobody home. Incomplete. Let's take a look at Okoboji defensively on the line. Keyshawn Smith, Aiden Gerke, and Riley Worrell. In the linebacker slots, Jaron Heller, Jack Lackey, Miles Wasson, and Brody Johnson. Cornerbacks are Carson Story and Asa Jacobson, and the safeties are Avery Symington and Riker Wright. Some familiar names that we've called the last couple of years, Clyde, in this rivalry, as it's 2nd down and 10 for Spirit Lake at midfield. 3 receivers to the left and a single receiver to the right for Ty Higgins. Now 2 more go in motion.
They both have to get set before they go anywhere.
Stecker and Ryder, and they do get set. Now a 3rd goes in motion in Stecker. And they'll fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and rushing for 2 or 3 there is Higgins. And that closed up quickly. Nicely done by number 54 Riley Worrell.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Higgins picked up a couple, 3 yards on that. Designed quarterback draw, but it wasn't really a draw. He just got the ball and it took off, and Worrell saw it right away. And the big boy, 5'11", 205, just pounced on Ty Higgins.
So 3rd down, we'll call it a long 7. 3 receivers to the short side of the field, single receiver to the near side of the field, and Higgins in the shotgun will toss the screen out there, and some defenders will allow him to get a couple, but it won't be enough for the first down to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3.
Who was that to?
And it was
there?
to Jacek Miller.
Okay.
So Miller got 3. There was a couple of nice blocks, but Okoboji shed them quickly. Nicely done. It's going to be 4th and 5, and Spirit Lake sends in the punt unit. 9:28 to go here. Clock ticking first quarter on 4th and 4 from the 45-yard line. Really, it's 4th and 5.
Smart play to bring in the punt team here. Cut the field in half. Don't give them a chance with that good offense that Okoboji's displayed.
Try to get the runner number for Okoboji on the other side. Turn just a second here, buddy. We'll get the number here in a moment. Oh, quarterback for fake to Keegan Ryder. Is Ryder going to get the first down? Nope. It looks like he's going to be short by about a yard. Ooh. Ryder will get to the 41, but he's going to be a yard. Well, they'll say a 42, actually, so 2 yards short. And it'll be a turnover on downs for Spirit Lake at the Okoboji 47-yard line with 9:02 to go here in this first quarter. And then we'll see the Pioneers offense come onto the field here momentarily.
And he actually got hit right where he got the ball, but spun out of it and picked up some yardage, but came up that yard short to the 41. Picked up only 4 yards, needed 5.
So from the 41, thank you, Clyde, for correcting me on my field placement. Okoboji's going to bunch things up on the right, and we've got motion already, and that's going to be movement. A false start. Yeah, they weren't set, I don't think. So the penalty will back this Pioneers offense up 6 yards to the 5 yards to the 36-yard line. Okoboji on the line, Callan Peters, Riley Worrell, Aiden Ihrke, Keyshawn Smith, and Caden Schillinger. The tight end is Jaron Heller. The receivers are Carson Story, Asa Jacobson, and Avery Symington. The running back is Miles Wasson, and the quarterback is Trey Vanderpool. Has yet to throw an interception this season. He has been very good for Okoboji. And it'll be 1st and 15, Pioneers at their own 36-yard line. 9 minutes to go, first quarter, no score if you're just joining us. Okoboji with 4 wide receivers in motion now. They'll bunch them up on the left side. A lot of formational stuff here from Coach Claus. And they're going to toss out here on first down, and there is nowhere to go for the running back, Wasson. They just tried to pitch it to him, and actually that was not Wasson.
That's right, Riker White.
Riker Wright. So, Riker Wright. And so nothing there for him.
And a host of black jerseys from Spirit Lake bottled that one up. There was at least 3 or 4 of them that had him when he was behind the line of scrimmage. Moved him back to about the 34.
So a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 17. Now 4 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Man in motion is Asa Jacobson. He's been one of their star receivers so far. Looking to throw over the middle. They want Jacobson in just beyond the outstretched arms. Not a bad thought.
Well, it was there. He had the man beat, and Jacobson had that step on him, but Vanderpool just put it a little bit past his fingertips. Got it with a hand, but not quite close enough.
Don't worry, they'll go back to that one before the game is over. 3rd down and 17 for the Pioneers at their own 34-yard line, and now the Spirit Lake faithful are on their feet. Ooh, what a great crowd tonight.
Yep, lots of energy, lots of good spirit going here tonight with this county rivalry going right now. South End and North End is what it is.
So 3rd down and 17, and we got a single receiver to the far side of the field. That's Avery Symington. Now 3 to the left. And now they'll send the man in motion in Story.
And
what do we got here? They got Spirit Lake to jump.
Back.
All right, so they got 5 of it back. And that's been a problem for Spirit Lake this year.
Got just a little bit anxious there. I think it was that nose tackle.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 instead of 3rd down and 17. Much more manageable for Okoboji.
Nolan Teesfeld jumps there.
Spirit Lake defensively, Nolan Teesfeld on the line along with Bennett Stecker. We'll see Jake Jacobs, Jackson Knutson, and I got to check my extra linebacker out there. I think it's Ryder is out there, Keegan Ryder. We've also got Wes Walls, Jacek Miller in the defensive backs along with Luke Schneider, Isaiah McQuan, and Ty Higgins. All right, here's 3rd down and 12. Pioneers send Story in motion. They'll fake the hand, or they will hand it off. Draw play there, and nothing there. Again, clogged up in the middle by 26, Landon Mitchell, and also 51, Jackson Knutson.
21, the carrier was Miles Wasson, and he got nowhere. He about nothing on that one. They gave him a yard, I guess, giving it out to the 40.
So it'll be a punting unit coming here for Okoboji. The punter is Riker Wright, and he'll get it off. Ooh, good boot, too. That'll go to, well, now Spirit Lake gets away from it. It'll take an Okoboji bounce inside the 15-yard line, now cut back up to the 14. So a punt to the Spirit Lake 14, and neither offense can do anything here in their first possession here with 7:37 to go in this first quarter. No score if you're joining us here from Haferfield and Spirit Lake in 2A District 2 football between Spirit Lake and Okoboji.
Well, both these teams are always been known for their defense, and both of them are playing very well at it tonight.
All right, so Spirit Lake will step back onto the field, deep in their own territory at the 14. Oh, by the way, thank you, Steve.
Who cares?
So, no. We got to remind everybody, if you're looking for Hawkeyes at Rutgers, that's on Q102 tonight.
It is.
Here's a nice run on first down. It'll be out of bounds beyond that first down marker,
11,
and
yep.
I think that was a quarterback keeper by Mr. Ty Higgins, and it was.
Ty Higgins with a little sweep out that left end.
And marked the football up at the 25-yard line, a gain of 11.
Give him the first down on that. Just sweep around that left end, got an inside block.
Caden Weegan returned that for
a
touchdown.
He's having a great year.
Buddy, it's back.
He's having a great year.
Well, Iowa needs to win that game out at Rutgers tonight. Again, that's on Q102, but we're back here in Spirit Lake with Pioneers and Indians tonight. And they're going to hand off here, and that's going to be
fake.
McQuan.
Fake.
Oh, and there's nothing there. Okoboji had it sniffed out again.
They faked that one to Jazik Miller going around the end. Nobody bid on that, and Isaiah just got bottled up.
Miles
Loss of
Lawson
a yard.
was the tackler for Okoboji. Blew through that. Loss of one. It'll make it second down and 11 for Spirit Lake. No score, 7:09 to go, first quarter. If you're just joining us here at Haferfield.
Got to love these defenses playing here tonight.
Absolutely. So thanks again to our friends at Central Bank and Central Insure for sponsoring the starting lineups. We're going to have a 2nd and 11 throw, and it'll be thrown behind the intended receiver there in Wesley Walls.
Had him on the slant going inside, but you got to lead them by about 4 or 5 yards on that. You got to be careful though. You got to watch for that free safety coming up and not picking that off, but he threw it way behind him on that.
So 3rd and 11, Indians at their own 24-yard line. Pioneers would love to flip the field here if they could.
Yeah, Iowa at Rutgers on Q102 tonight, folks.
Coach Ferentz earlier this week on Hawk Talk said he does not care for the Friday night football game. I don't blame him, but he said we don't have any choice. There's a run up the middle on 3rd down and not going to be a whole lot.
Yeah, with the flag come in, that's going to be a hold, I think.
Well, they really whistled it quick, though.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I don't know.
Or is it? Yeah, it's holding.
So it'll be holding against Spirit Lake, and Okoboji's going to decline it. That's a smart decision.
He only gained 2 yards.
So they'll mark the ball at the 20. I'm going to mark it at the 27-yard line, a gain of 3.
Okay.
And I don't even know who the back was there, to be honest.
McQuan.
Okay, so it'll be a punt coming up here. Walls goes back to punt. And who did we have back to receive last time around for Okoboji? Wright, I believe.
Yeah.
Riker.
Riker White, right.
All right, so here's 4th down, and we'll call it 7. High snap. Good kick coming up by Walls. It'll be taken at the 41-yard line. Wright is immediately swallowed up. Good coverage downfield.
Try and get the number of that.
And that was number 14, Jack Graves.
Yeah, good job by Graves on that one. Timed it perfectly. Got on him as soon as Wright got that and pulled him down.
So a punt to the Okoboji 40-yard line. But it'll be good starting field position for this Pioneers offense again, Clyde.
But good kick by Walls. Got it across midfield. They're going to start in their own territory, and that's what you always want.
So 6:28 to go here in this first quarter. Again, we're still scoreless. And Vanderpool and the Pioneers offense back on the field. They'll go with 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. I believe he's got Miles Wasson in the backfield with him. Nope. They're going to check that. It's going to be Wright, and Wright will take it on 1st down. And he's got the 1st down and then some, and he's knocked out of bounds past midfield into Spirit Lake territory at the Indians' 46-yard line.
Well-designed play on that one. Wright just swung out from that backfield position, got that ball, and 2 good blocks on the outside. And the free safety and the inside linebacker had trouble getting over there, and it opened up a hole, and Wright found it and picked up good yardage all the way down to the Spirit Lake 45.
Gain of 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers. Wright will exit the ball game. Oh, he's still in. Oh, check that. It is Wasson who's in there now with him. Vanderpool will fake the handoff to Wasson. Now they're going to try end around the other side with Story. Story's got a blocker, too. There he goes to the 35-30, and to finally be brought down at about the Spirit Lake 25-yard line, way downfield by number 2. That was Isaiah McQuan. Oh, my. That was a nice run by Okoboji.
Yeah, another great design play right there. And when they get that speed to the outside, watch out.
So Story picks up 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers at the Indians' 25-yard line.
And who was that runner on that one?
Larson Story, number 6,
okay.
on the end around there. So here we go, 1st and 10. Spirit Lake showing pressure now. Okoboji will change formations and send 3 receivers out to the left and a single receiver to the right for Vanderpool. And he'll look to throw here on 1st down, and he'll try to air it out. Ooh, that's a dangerous throw. It's intercepted. It's intercepted in the end zone.
I think that's
by
Wesley
Walls.
Walls. Yep.
So Walls' interception in the end zone.
Yep, not a good throw right there. Just hung it up and hung it way inside. Spirit Lake had 2 defenders inside. Now they're checking to see where he made that catch. They're checking to see if he made it in the field of play.
Well, I think by the time he gathered it in, he was in the end zone, but they had a better look at it than we did.
Yeah, and they got to discuss it. The call was a touchback. The call was a touchback.
At 5:40 to go here in this first quarter, Spirit Lake's going to get the football back on, I believe, the first interception thrown this year. It is by Trey Vanderpool. And you are correct, Clyde. Just not quite enough on that one.
See where they're going to mark this. I think they're going to mark it at the 1-yard line.
Oh, wow.
They are going to mark it at the 1-yard line.
So, interception at the Spirit Lake 1-yard line. And that's where this Indians offense will take over. And they're going to need to do something here on 1st down and get this out of the end zone.
Yeah, they say he caught it, had one step as control of the ball, and then went into the end zone.
Man in motion is Miller. Higgins has McQuan with him in the end zone. Hands off McQuan. Gets out of the end zone, maybe gets a couple.
Gets maybe a yard or 2, yep.
We'll see what they mark on the far side of the field. I'm going to give him 2 to the 3-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Well, gave him a little breathing room there. They could frankly use a little bit more if you're a Spirit Lake fan. Or if you're Okoboji, hey, let's pin them back here. Maybe try to get a safety or at least get the ball back in good field position again. Okoboji has definitely had the field position battle as Keegan Ryder checks in here for the Indians.
And we'll see where Keegan lines up because he's coming in late in this play call. They're going to move him out to a split.
All right, 2nd down and 8.
Now they put him in motion.
They're going to hand off again. Big hole that time up to the 10-yard line. Bumbles Isaiah McQuan.
Good blocking up front. Isaiah had it right off that right side. He's real close, about a yard short.
So a gain of 7 to the 10, and they need the 11-yard line for the 1st down. 3rd and 1 coming up, and pretty big 3rd down here for Spirit Lake.
Yeah, great breathing room. They give him a lot more room to work with. Jazik Miller coming in with the play now.
Well, let's see how much these linebackers like Wasson and Lackey and Heller and the line, Gerke and Smith and Worrell can do here for Okoboji. 3rd down and 1. Higgins sends a man in motion. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. Higgins will have the 1st down, gets to the 15 near the 20-yard line as he goes up the right side. Pretty good blocking there, Clyde.
Yeah, great blocking coming around this right side. And that's that outside perimeter blocking. And they pushed that white jerseys back inside. It gave Ty Higgins a little room. And if he can get a little space, he's got the speed to open it up too.
A gain of 10 makes it 1st and 10 from the Spirit Lake 20-yard line. If you're just joining us, we say thanks to our great sponsors, Cooperative Energy Company, the Eye Care Center, Okoboji Motor Company, Central Bank and Central Insure, and Lakes Regional Healthcare. We've gone almost a whole quarter here. It's 3:53 to go first quarter, still no score. 3 receivers to the left for the Indians. We got a single receiver to the right. And looking to throw the screen passes Higgins, and he gets it out to an open man up to the 15 or 16, 17-yard line. We'll get the number here in a moment, and it's going to be number 4 for Spirit Lake. That is Luke Schneider.
Yep, Luke Schneider on that. That's wide receiver screen. Luke Schneider gets it. Gets a block from the one receiver out there coming back out. and picked up about, 5 yards, 6 yards?
Mark it at the 27-yard line.
7
so
yards
gain of
then.
7, yeah. Y100 tonight, Emmetsburg and Pocahontas area. Hawkeyes again over on Q102 tonight as they take on Rutgers. And we will have the scoreboard show tonight later on as well. All right, here is second down, and we'll call it 4. And it'll be a handoff. Not much going to be there for Miller. Oh, he tries to get away from some defenders. He will get back to the original line of scrimmage, and now we're going to have a penalty.
I think it might
on
be a late
Okoboji,
hit.
a late hit out of bounds maybe?
So, yeah, if that's the case, Miller picked up the yardage to the 30-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, he got some of it. Well, far side says 29. Let's see.
Okay.
They're going to mark it at the 30, Clyde. And then the
they'll
penalty.
add on if it's a personal foul.
Well, it appears that way. Let's see if the officials mic'd up. It is a personal foul, face mask going out of bounds. Yeah, I figured it had to be something of that variety. Now, that should be, I would think, the 5-yard variety.
Well, we'll see what they call here.
And, no, they're going to say more than that. Maybe a 10. Okay.
No, they're going
15. It is the 15-yarder.
Yep.
Okay, to the 45-yard line. Oh, my.
So that gives them another first down on that one.
So suddenly Spirit Lake is well at midfield. First and 10 from their own 45.
Starting from their own 1-yard line.
2 receivers to the far side of the field. Single receiver is Walls on the near side. Man in motion is Ryder. They're going to hand off here. McQuan kicks it to the left. He's got running room. McQuan to the 40, to the 35-30. He's off to the races, and he's knocked out of bounds on what could have been a touchdown-saving tackle by number 4, Avery Symington.
Definitely was a touchdown-saving tackle. He had the corner caught, and a good job blocking downfield. I didn't see that receiver that was doing it, but he was getting the block out there about 10, 15 yards, but just couldn't hold it. And a good job of breaking off that block is Avery Symington and getting that touchdown-saving tackle. A big gain, though.
29.
Okay.
And it'll be first and 10 for Spirit Lake at the Pioneers 26. This is the deepest they've been in Okoboji territory so far tonight. And the Indians will have 3 receivers to the far side of the field, single receiver to the near side of the field. I believe no, it isn't Walls. Here's going to be a handoff on first down, and nobody was biting on the fake there by Higgins. Nicely done by the Pioneers defense as there was nowhere to go for McQuan.
Great job. I think that was number 32 coming from that linebacker position for the Pioneers.
Brody Johnson. Yeah.
And he just kind of bottled up the blocker, pushed him backwards right into Isaiah McQuan, and a loss of 1 on that.
So a loss of 1. And we'll have second down and 11. Second and 11, 2 receivers. Well, now we've got
something out in the field
on the
here,
field, and
like.
a coach is going to go pick that up.
I don't know what it is, but
and just get that off there. Not sure.
Somebody's mouthpiece, maybe.
And the Okoboji player says, "That's mine."
Yeah, somebody's mouthpiece. Yeah, I remember.
Well, it's still a friendly rivalry.
Back in my day, which was a long time ago, you had to have them in.
Yes, and they were clipped to the
face mask.
helmet. Second and 11. In motion is Bennett Stecker. Handoff up the middle. Better room that time for McQuan, but it closes up quickly. Once again, Miles Wasson after a gain of only a couple.
Yeah, but that's a couple off that, and it's so tough getting up the middle against this good defense of Okoboji.
We want to say thanks to our Explore Live video folks here tonight, Rachel and my buddy Hank doing a nice job. Gain of a couple there to the 25. We're on exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab. You can click the live video stream there or go to Explore Okoboji on YouTube. That's an easy way to do it if you got like the Roku TV or the Apple TV or whatever you use. Or a smart TV for that matter.
Who does it nowadays?
Or on your phone. 3rd and 9. Here we go. Man in motion is Miller. They'll fake the handoff there. Now they're going to look to throw. And just getting pancaked is Higgins. Higgins got pancaked by Keyshawn Smith.
Oh,
mama. That is a sack and then some.
I think that was Kalen Peters. 72.
Oh, 72. Oh, sorry.
He just engulfed him.
Whoa.
But now get this. Here's Ty Higgins. Ty Higgins out there is 5'8", 150. Kalen Peters, 6'4", 295.
Oh, my gosh. Higgins is lucky he's not broken after that.
Well, he couldn't because he was wrapped inside of him.
Wrapped inside of him, yeah.
He was enveloped into him.
30 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Now it's 4th down and 15. Indians at the Pioneers 31. So Okoboji trying to get a stand here. 3 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Looking to throw Higgins. Pressure. Higgins throws down the middle and almost caught just beyond the arms of Ryder, and he takes a licking in the end zone by the Pioneers defender.
Yeah, why is that not a flag?
Oof. And
boy, you
Ryder
look at that. You look at that,
hurt.
and there's a lot of times you're going to get that called on you. Okoboji got away with one right there, I think.
But either way, it's incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Good job by the Okoboji defense. You got to be impressed. And he went down again.
That was a bend, don't break situation.
Got it cramped up is what he did.
Well, that makes sense. So Okoboji gets the ball back.
I love it. Asa Jacobson is out there right with Keegan Ryder, helping him hold his leg, giving him 5s. Got to love it. These guys all know each other.
Yeah, they're all friends.
He just jumped up and ran off now. Got stretched out.
All right, that's good to see. Mostly for the Spirit Lake kicking game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's that special teams, you know how vital that can be.
So Okoboji will take over at their own 31 with 16 seconds to go. Good drive put together right there, but they again just failed down in that deep end zone or deep part of the field.
All right, so Pioneers 1st and 10 from their own 31. Pretty good field position to start again. We'll thank a few of our sponsors. They include Cooperative Energy Company, United Community Bank, Consumers Lumber Company as well.
How about this defense for Spirit Lake tonight, though? They have held Okoboji to nothing. Who's
and
been putting up some points.
They've been putting up a lot of points.
I mean, I've got them for, maybe 30, 35 yards.
All right, 1st and 10 Pioneers at their own 31. Man in motion. They're going to hand off on an end around here.
A lot of black.
Oh, and there's not going to be a whole lot of running room there for number
job.
8, Jacobson. Jacobson made something out of nothing.
Yeah,
and
actually got a whole lot out of nothing because he was hit 3 times behind the line of scrimmage and still managed to break those, hitting him up by the shoulder, and picks up 2 yards.
So mark it at the 33. I don't remember if it was Jacobson or who it was a week ago I saw against a little video against Emmitsburg, and you got to wrap this Okoboji squad up or you're going to be in trouble. That's the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless here between Okoboji and Spirit Lake. We're back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
We are scoreless as we enter the second quarter here at Haferfield between Spirit Lake and Okoboji. With Clyde Ihrke, I am Jason Jacobs. Thanks for joining us here this evening. Thanks to Hank and Rachel running Explore Live Video. Thanks to Premier Communications. You can watch on our Explore Okoboji YouTube tonight, or you can watch.
Thanks for everybody watching out all across the country.
That's right.
Got some listeners,
Hi, Judge.
watchers out there in Maine.
Hi, Carol.
Judge and Carol and Trevor and Krista.
Well, I hope
Mara.
I see them next week on the road. Are they back next week?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
2nd and 8. Okoboji at their own 33-yard line. And they will look to hand off, and there is Wasson. And there's a big hole for Wasson. He's got that first down before things close up quickly from Jackson Knutson. But some nice speed there for Okoboji.
Well, hit the hole in a hurry, and Miles Wasson found it and then picked up 11 yards off of that.
Now check that 9, Clyde. He's at the 42.
Okay.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers either way, and we'll thank a few more of our sponsors like Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative. Scoreless here at Haferfield in Spirit Lake. Let's see, we got a score update. Southeast Valley leads ELC 13-0 after 1. So that's from from the district. We'll get some other scores here in a moment. Here is 1st and 10 Pioneers. They'll look to throw. And the screenplay, it's caught. Getting to the edge there is going to be number 4 for Okoboji, Avery Symington. And Symington nearing the first down marker into Spirit Lake territory at the Indians' 47-yard line.
It'll be about a half a yard
that's
short.
Really close.
Not even a half a yard.
That is really
They're
close.
They're going to mark it at the 48, actually.
No, it's 47. But so let's see. We have 3. I mean, I have that as a gain of. I have that
11.
as a gain of at least 10 yards.
Yeah, that should be a gain of 11, but they marked it back, so
okay.
A gain of 9.
Okay. 2nd and inches here for Okoboji at the Spirit Lake 47. Pioneers will bunch them up now. They'll, of course, motion. 3 receivers to the left. They're going to roll Vanderpool to his right. It's out and caught by Heller. Heller has the first down near the 41-yard line of Spirit Lake.
Good design play there again. That time Vanderpool fakes it. Everybody goes to the left. When they go out to the left, he keeps the ball, rolls out to the right, has plenty of room out there, and he has 2 options. He's looking for one, maybe downfield deep, but if that isn't open, then he can dump it off to Heller underneath and pick up that first down. Well-designed play by the Pioneers coaching staff.
So scoreless here at Haverfield and Spirit Lake. 10 minutes to go here first half. Pioneers are driving, though. They have 1st and 10 at the Spirit Lake 41-yard line. And 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Now they'll send some guys in motion, including Wasson, who will go into the backfield with Vanderpool. See, this formational stuff, you got to be on your toes here defensively against this Pioneers offense. And we've got movement here. Somebody didn't get set or something.
I think so. I think it's offside. I think they lined up offsides. When they went in motion, they sent the 3 guys out to the left, and they stacked them. So Heller, and then Asa Jacobson, and Symington, and they stacked them that way. But Heller got a little bit too close to the line of scrimmage, didn't check with that outside side judge, and he stepped over that line, so they called him offside right away.
All right, so we'll have 1st and 15 for the Pioneers at the Spirit Lake 46.
Judge Larson says hello to you.
Watching very good.
Explore Okoboji.
Yeah, big numbers watching tonight. We thank you wherever you're tuning in. 1st and 15, ball at the Spirit Lake 46. Pioneers will send 2 to the far side of the field. Now we got a single receiver here on the near side of the field. Man in motion is Jacobson. He'll go to that right side as well. And looking to throw is Vanderpool. Now he'll take off. He'll avoid one defender. Vanderpool gets near the sideline after a virtually no gain. Great tackle by Jacek Miller for no gain.
What a job by Jacek Miller. Peeled off his coverage from his receiver. Saw that Vanderpool was going to run. Came up and made an open field tackle. Textbook. Wrapped the arms. Got him around the waist and put him down. No gain at the 41.
So 2nd down and 15 coming up. Well, Jackson County Central continues to be on a tear, Clyde. They're leading Pipestone 22-0 after the first quarter.
You know, last week we were listening a little bit of that when I was up north, and they, what was it, 72
to nothing. I mean, it was just nuts. They're very talented. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right here for Vanderpool. And he has Wasson behind him. He'll hand off to Wasson. Big hole up the right side, rather. Wasson inside the 40. He'll pick up quite a bit of that yardage back for Okoboji down to the 36-yard line. Now easily what I would call in 4-down territory.
Yeah, 5-yard gain on that, but he got the handoff
more than that.
4 yards
He actually got 10 yards because they were 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Oh, that's right, they got backed up, so they're at their 46.
So 3rd and 5 from the 36, and this is where Spirit Lake's defense, Clyde, has been pretty good so far tonight. They've come up with the stop when they needed to. In fact, both defenses really have.
They have, and at the start of the year, this is where they struggled a little bit, giving up some yardage on this. So it would be interesting to see what they've advanced to. Good team here in Okoboji. See if they can get this first down.
Vanderpool wants to throw. It's almost picked off. They'll throw a screenplay here, and it's going to be for a loss to number 21 that time around. That is, who is that? Wasson.
Boy, it was almost picked off by the lineman. Who was that defensive end that almost got his hands on it?
Number 50 for Spirit Lake.
Yeah, I think
that is Nolan Teesfeld.
Yeah.
So mark the ball back at the 38-yard. That's actually a loss of 2 on a passing play. Which we've seen a couple of those now tonight where we've had passing plays for negative yardage.
And that was a loss of 2 when he was hit 3 yards behind that yet. So he scrambled to make something out of nothing.
We have got some mist here on the field. If you look into the lights,
you can see
it's getting wet. So it's going to be 4th down and 7. Ball at the Spirit Lake 38-yard line. Pioneers going to go for it here. Vanderpool has 3 receivers to the far side of the field, single receiver to the left. And he'll look to throw. Here comes pressure. Vanderpool falls down, and he'll be down at the 48-yard line of Spirit Lake.
Little mist, little wet field right there. He went to plant and throw it deep, and he lost his footing on that back right foot.
Loss of 10.
And he went down, loss of 10, back to the 48.
But if you're a Spirit Lake fan, that's a turnover on downs.
And good field position.
It really is. So, 6:39 to go first half. We still have no score here at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. What a defensive battle. Oh, this is some good old-fashioned Big Ten football, huh, buddy?
That's right. That's right.
I like it.
I love good defensive games.
You and me both.
I love them.
All right, so let's see if the Indians offense can get anything going here. And they will have a couple receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Now they will send Bennett Stecker in motion, and we got movement. And that's going to back Spirit Lake up. Update from Q102. Rutgers has taken the lead on Iowa 14-7. Thank you, Hank. Yeah, I was a little concerned about that game. So penalty will back Spirit Lake up to their own 43-yard line, and it'll set up 1st and 15. We'll thank some sponsors, including your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, State Farm Insurance, Bank Midwest, the Eye Care Center, and Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe. 6:39 to go first half, again scoreless here between Spirit Lake and Okoboji in week 1 of district play in Class 2A District 2. Teams in Class 2A District 2, Spirit Lake, Okoboji, ELC, Southeast Valley, OABCIG, and Kemper Catholic. 1st and 15, Indians will have a low snap, quarterback keeper, and then getting some of that yardage back will be Higgins. He'll get 3 or 4 of them back.
Low snap, it skipped on the ground. Higgins just wisely picked it up and took off right up the middle.
Give him 3 yards to the 46-yard line. That'll set up 2nd down and 12. Well, now the rain maybe has kind of stopped.
It's stopped now again.
But
this field it'll drain out and dry pretty quick.
But if it's raining in the air, that's the problem.
But there's just a little bit of wind coming straight out of the south. Not much, maybe 5 miles an hour.
Screen pass on 2nd and long, and there's some room there for Walls. And Walls, near a 1st down if he doesn't have it.
I think he's got it. I think he got just past that marker.
Up the right side he went, crossing midfield. They're going to mark it about a yard or 2 short at the 44-yard line.
He stepped out just before that marker.
So it looks like he got about 10.
Well, they're marking it at the 44, so
44,
maybe 10
they need
yards.
the 42, yep. So 3rd and, we'll call it a long 2, though. But I would say Spirit Lake's in 4-down territory here.
I think so.
Depending on what happens here. They'll send 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Higgins fakes the handoff, and he's getting nowhere. Nicely done by number 52 that time for Okoboji, Sam Bachman.
Yep.
Senior. Comes up with a big stop and a tackle for a loss back to the 45-yard line. Now it's 4th down and 3.5, and Spirit Lake says we're going to win the field position battle here with the wind behind our back and a wet field.
Punch this down there, get it in a coffin corner somewhere.
Well, Okoboji did that pretty much the whole first quarter with this half. So Walls is going to be back there to punt. Boji's going to send Riker right back to receive. Ooh, and that just got off from Walls. That's going to go into the end zone, and it will. So we'll have a touchback. So punt to the end zone with 5:17 to go first half. We're still scoreless here in Spirit Lake, and Okoboji steps back onto the football field at their own 20-yard line. Well, this is not totally the way I thought this first half would go, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look.
And it
here
hasn't
quick.
been it hasn't been how the rivalry's gone in the past.
I've got Spirit Lake with 99 total yards. Okoboji's only got 45 total yards.
Wow. That is a little surprising, actually.
Both defenses are coming to play.
The defenses are coming to play, and they're making the plays when they need them. All right, 1st and 10 Pioneers at their own 20. And here's Vanderpool. High snap, hands off to Wasson. Wasson's wrapped up immediately, and that's a good job of the Spirit Lake defenders of coming to help out It'll be a tackle for no gain, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to give him line of scrimmage, it looks like. Yep, put it right back at the 20. Wasson, he got that. Well, good job by Vanderpool to pull that down. It was a high snap. And then Wasson got the handoff, and by the time he found any type of running room, there was a lot of black jerseys there.
So we have 2nd down and 10 from the 20. 4:44 to go here in the first half. Ooh, we got some scores here in just a moment here, Clyde. All right, Okoboji's going to bunch things up here with a couple of wings. Now there's a man in motion in Heller.
Nobody split out, so.
And they're going to try to throw out of this. And it'll be Vanderpool. He's in a little trouble. He's giving chase. He'll throw downfield. That's going to be caught. Nicely caught there on the sideline by number 6, Carson Story.
No, they reel him out of bounds.
Oh, they reel him out of bounds. Oh, well, he made a nice catch either way.
But his toes were on that sideline.
Ooh.
The toes are on the sideline.
And you're not seeing Okoboji fight it.
No, and the coaches were right there by it.
So incomplete, 3rd down and 10 coming up. Score updates, here we go. Again, we're scoreless here between Spirit Lake and Okoboji. No score between BHRV and Central Lyon George Little Rock. It's Unity Christian leading Cherokee 14-0.
Oh,
that's a surprise.
That's
you know, Unity played West Lyon tough a week ago. 35-0 is tough to West Lyon, people.
Yeah.
Let's be clear here.
Yeah.
It is Spencer all over ranked Sioux Center 14-0.
Okay.
Western Christian leads Sheldon 7-0. South O'Brien tied with Sibley Cheaton 7-all. It's Galen leading HMS 6-0. West Lyon all over Alta Aurelia 32-0. 3rd and 10 for Okoboji here at the 20-yard line, looking to throw. Vanderpool pressure. He'll set up the screen. Lawson's tripped up immediately. It's actually for a loss. Did he catch it?
Yeah, he
did.
it. It was a screen play, but the blocker up front, the middle, the nose tackle, Thiesfeld for Spirit Lake, he had bottled up the middle. He got pushed down to the ground, and the throw came over his back. So Wasson had to go over his back to catch it, and when he caught it, he tripped right over him and fell down right there.
So he lost 2 yards on it to the 18-yard line. Spirit Lake will send some guys back to receive a punt from Riker Wright, and he will punt it from his 5 and gets it off. It's a high punt. That's one of those Peter, get out of the way. Takes a bit of a bogey bounce towards midfield into Spirit Lake territory at the 40, we'll call it 7-yard line. And that's where the Indians offense will take over. So Spirit Lake will continue to win the field position battle at the moment, but
in this quarter, let's be
blunt, it hasn't really helped either team so far.
No, and they're going to mark it just short of the midfield here at 47.
And let's see if Spirit Lake's offense does anything with
3 do something with the last 30 seconds.
I don't know. Okoboji's defense has been pretty darn good.
Both these defenses have just been stellar tonight.
Drip Okoboji, Okoboji Realty, and Steamway Cleaning, some of the many great sponsors, and we'll have to thank a lot of them here at halftime to get caught up because we've had no scores here in the first half. All right, 5 wide receivers here for Spirit Lake on 1st down, and Ty Higgins is the quarterback, and he will get swallowed up and sacked for a loss back at the 42, 41-yard line.
What a smart job by Ty Higgins on that, though. He looked to do that quick out on that far left or far side over there.
Nobody there.
And as soon as he came up to throw it, he saw 2 white jerseys coming in with their arms up. He tucked it and took the loss for about a loss of about 6.
So somebody's going to get a cheeseburger basket there on a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
Am I getting one?
No.
Oh,
no.
Darn it.
No. Last week we had 2.
All right.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping for that free cheeseburger as well. All right, 2nd and 16. Indians with 3 receivers again. Higgins rolls to his left, wants to throw over the middle, and is caught beyond midfield. Nicely done.
I think that's Stecker. No, that's
number 4. That's Luke Schneider.
Well, it gained some yardage back. It gave him a little bit of room now.
Well, not quite 10 yards. I'm going to say he's right at midfield.
So give him 9.
3rd and 7 or 3rd and 6, we'll say, coming up. They're right at midfield. They need the 43-yard line. Again on Explore Live Video tonight as Miller comes back in with the play for Spirit Lake's offense. And again, we're on the live video tonight thanks to Premier Communications. 3rd down and 7. And they will fake the handoff to Miller. Now they'll toss it out. It'll be caught. And nearing the 1st down there is McQuan. He's at about the 40. He needs a 43.
I think he's going to be a half yard short. They could be a half yard short.
You are correct. Well, they're
Not
going to mark
even.
it right at
Nope,
the 43.
they're giving it right at it. They give him the first down.
Okay. So he needed 7. He got 7. Spirit Lake moves the chains. 1st and 10 at the Boji 43-yard line. We have under 2 minutes to play now, though, in the first half. Minute 59. What an excellent defensive football game here in the first half.
Oh, I love it. Just a slobber knocker.
All right. We have got 2 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left is going to be Luke Schneider. Now they're going to send Stecker in motion to the left. And they're going to hand off. And avoiding a defender is McQuan, but he's not going to avoid many. He'll get 2 or 3. But Boji pursues nicely to the left side of the field, led by Miles Wasson.
He's lucky he got 2 or 3. There was a heavy surge coming into the backfield, but he was able to push it outside and pick up those 2 yards.
2nd down and 8 from the 41. Coming up at halftime.
Minute 55. He went out of bounds on that.
Okoboji Motor Company halftime show coming up here. 2 receivers left, single receiver to the right is Walls. They're going to hand off. Dragging defenders for about a gain of maybe a half a yard is McQuan.
They're going to
and
mark
again,
him.
Boji just does such a great job of closing it up. Aiden Gerke that time around.
I'm going to give him the 40, give him a yard gain on that.
Yeah, not a lot.
It's a half yard, but I'm not going to put .5 on my computer
Score sheet,
stats.
yeah. So 3rd and 7 is what we'll call it. As
The nose of the ball is closer to the 40 than it is the 41.
Keegan Ryder re-enters the ball game here.
Well, they're switching. Keegan Ryder and Jazik Miller are bringing in plays.
3rd and 7. Walls to the far side of the field. And pressure. They'll toss it out here. And Stecker runs by the defenders. And then he's tripped up basically by his own guy at the 25 down to the 20, but he has a first down.
Just a little dump pass to the outside. It looks like it's a design play to where it looked like Ty Higgins was going to run it, but Bennett Stecker just broke away from his block, jumped out in front, got the pass, almost broke it loose. Great job by the Spirit Lake offense on that one.
Both big brothers are here tonight, by the way.
Are they?
Yep, they're here with their quarterback from last year.
Okay.
I saw him when I went to the restroom.
All right.
1st and 10, Spirit Lake at the Boji 20-yard line. Let's see if Spirit Lake can get on the board first here with 45 seconds to go first quarter. Quarterback keeper, here's Higgins to that left side. I think we might have a flag here. Inside the 20, he goes to the 17. We do have a flag, though, Clyde, and I think that's going to bring it back. I think it's going to be a hold. It looks like it's in that vicinity anyway. Yep, and it's going to be. So it'll be from the 21-yard line. Ooh, tied up on Q102 with Iowa and Rutgers, 14-all. Thank you, Clyde.
You bet.
Who scored, did it say? Kamari Moulton, rushed for 6 yards?
Rushed for 6 yards.
Back this week, he was hurt.
Yep. Drew Stevens with the extra point. A little Spirit
All
Lake
right,
connection
now we have
on
a timeout by Spirit Lake on 1st and 20 with 41 seconds to go. Let's take a minute timeout. We'll be back on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Today's banking is about so much more than numbers. It's about people. It's about community. It's about the next generation. Banking is personal. That's what we believe. And that's why we'll always put you first. Northwest Bank. Commitment you can bank on.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
You back here to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. 41 seconds to go here first half. Spirit Lake has 1st and 20 from their own 31-yard line after the penalty. And it'll be Higgins to throw. Heavy pressure. Higgins is going to go down after a loss of 4 or 5.
Boy, you know, when Okoboji gets that pressure coming,
ooh, man,
if you can't find anybody to get rid of that ball to right now, it's going to be tough because they've got relentless pursuit.
So a loss of 4 to the 35-yard line. Spirit Lake takes another timeout. We'll say thanks to a few more sponsors back in a minute on KUOO. All right, it's second and forever. Spirit Lake sets up a screenplay here. Avoiding a defender there is going to be McQuan. McQuan down to the 20, so he's going to get quite a bit of that yardage back for Spirit Lake. With 26 seconds to go, he's out of bounds. Mark him at the, 19-yard line, Clyde. That's going to be a gain of 16 for Isaiah McQuan.
Just a little typical screen.
Yeah, that is the 19-yard line. I had to double check there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. I mean, obviously 4-down territory, 26 seconds. That's basically the deal here for Spirit Lake. You got 26 seconds to try to strike first in a scoreless football game with your Dickinson County rival Okoboji. And Pioneers defense saying, we got to make a big stand here before halftime. Spirit Lake with 4 wide receivers. And it'll be a quarterback keeper. Up the middle goes the quarterback, Higgins. Higgins crossing the 10-yard line. It looks like he's got the first down at the 9. He needed 10, and he got it down to the market at the 9-yard line. 22 seconds. Spirit Lake's going to waste no time, Clyde.
Well,
and they're going to try to snap it there. What do we got here? They call a timeout.
Did Okoboji call the timeout?
The officials stopped it. 18 seconds to go first half. It'll be 1st and goal Spirit Lake from the 9. Okay, they had to rewind the clock or something. I don't know what the deal was there. Spirit Lake tried to hurry up. Now, they are saying he was able to spike it, I guess. So it'll be 2nd down from the 9. 2nd and goal from the 9, Clyde. All right, here we go. 3 receivers left. Single receiver to the right. 2nd and goal, Spirit Lake at the 9. 18 seconds to go, first half. No score. And Higgins wants to throw. Goes towards the end zone, throws behind it a receiver. It'll be incomplete, just beyond the arms of the intended receiver, and I believe it was Wes Walls that time around. He kind of got tangled up with his defender, but it was thrown behind him, though, too, so you can't throw a flag there.
Wes had to, or Ty had to throw it out there because good coverage by Okoboji.
Absolutely.
Covering the inside part of that pass reception. Wes Walls wanted to come to the inside, but good coverage out there, so he just threw it outside, trying to get him to separate and go outside.
Okay, so
out of his reach.
It's 3rd and goal from the 9 here, and if you're Spirit Lake, I think I maybe with 15 seconds run the football here, Clyde, and if you don't get it in, you take a timeout and you kick the field goal.
Yep.
So 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right is Wes Walls, and here is Higgins. Ty takes the snap, looks to throw, heavy pressure again, got to get rid of it, he goes down way back. Oh, but there's going to be a face mask.
Face mask or a tackle up by the helmet area.
It's going to be back at the 18-yard line, so it's a sack the way it is right now.
Yeah, you got to you'll give him the sack. A loss of how many on that?
Well, mark it back at the 17, so loss of 8. But the penalty is going to aid Spirit Lake with 10 seconds to go.
And it's going to give him an automatic first down, I would think.
Yeah, I would say it's half the distance to the goal here, to probably the 8-yard line. 9-yard line, but basically where they were. Coach Beloit just got the explanation from the. Yeah, they touched the helmet or tackled up near the helmet.
He got up by the shoulder pads, and as he let loose his shoulder pads, he got the back of the helmet, it looked like.
And a timeout by Spirit Lake here.
Yeah,
So where are they going to mark the football at? That's what I want to know.
Well,
we're going to keep it here.
Yeah, I think they'll go half the distance from the 17.
No, it's a 10-yard penalty, it looks like, or maybe even more than that. I don't know. They're going to mark it at the 5, just inside the 5-yard line. So maybe it's from the spot of the foul, like 15 yards from the spot, because it was at the 20-yard line, so that would make sense. 3rd and goal from the 5. And, Hank, which one of these is our audio for this one? Is it this one right here? Number 4. Okay, very good. That way, next time we have an official, I'll pot that sucker up. Hey, nice job by Hank and Rachel tonight of running everything for Explore Live Video from Premier Communications. You can watch at Explore Okoboji on YouTube. We got tons of viewers tonight. We're excited about that.
Okay, here's the whole deal. You got 10 seconds left. You have no timeouts left.
And they're saying it's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd and 4. Now, you either go and get the touchdown. If you don't get it, I don't know what you're going to do because you don't want to have
time. You have to throw it. All right, it's going to be Miller. And if you're Okoboji, it's just keep him out of the end zone here. Higgins rolls to his left. Throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. And was that Stecker?
No, I think that's Walls.
Wallsy. It is
No, number 4.
Oh, that's
Luke
Schneider,
Luke
yes.
Schneider.
Wow. So a 5-yard touchdown pass to Luke
It's going to be
Schneider.
officially a 4-yard. They had it marked at the 4, they said.
Okay.
4-yard pass.
Oh, my. And 7 seconds to go here first half, and Spirit Lake will strike first. So Ryder is on for the extra point attempt. What a defensive battle this has been. Ryder will attempt an extra point here. We've got a snap, hold, kick on the way. Heavy pressure from Okoboji, but it sails right through, and Spirit Lake leads 7-0. We're back in a minute, KUOO.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Financial needs, member FDIC.
And we're back here on KUOO and Explore Live Videos. Spirit Lake's just going to do a little pooch kick here with 7 seconds to go. Okoboji will take it at the 10, but they're going to race to the other side of the field. That's Mulhern, and he'll be swallowed up at about the 15-yard line with 1 second on the clock.
1 second to go.
So the Pioneers now trailing Okoboji Spirit Lake 7-0. We'll get the ball at their own. We'll mark it right at the 15-yard line.
And if I'd be Coach Claus, I'd look for him to take a knee.
I would agree. There hasn't been a whole lot positive offensively, really, for either team in the first half.
Why take the chance of getting a pick and then go six
that's
the
right.
other way?
You're only down by a touchdown right now, and you know that you have the offense that can get back into this game.
The second half.
Exactly, and that's exactly what they'll do. They'll just kneel it out here to end the first half. So at halftime, it is Spirit Lake after a 12-play, 53-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 29 seconds, taking a 7-0 lead over Okoboji. And we need to take a 3-minute timeout here and say thanks to some of our many great sponsors, including our halftime sponsor, Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Scott Troutman in Spirit Lake today.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We welcome you into our halftime show brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. And at halftime, it is Spirit Lake 7, Okoboji nothing. And what has been a great defensive battle here in this first half, Clyde. A lot of punts. All right, both teams were able to drive some. Okoboji in the first quarter got down to the Spirit Lake 40-yard line, and then threw the ball down to the 14, or punted to the Spirit Lake 14 rather. Spirit Lake would turn it over on downs at the Okoboji 42 on the next series. The Pioneers would then drive down to the Okoboji Spirit Lake 25-yard line, but they threw an interception. West Walls recovered it at the Spirit Lake 1-yard line. Indians would get all the way to the 31-yard line of the Pioneers again, but turn it over on down. So defense is holding strong through that first half. Both teams punt on their first possession of the second quarter. But Spirit Lake, with 3:36 to go, puts together a 12-play, 53-yard, 3-minute and 29-second drive that was capped off by a 5-yard touchdown catch from Luke Schneider from Ty Higgins. And that's our first half for you, 7-0 Spirit Lake. What do we got for some totals here, Clyde?
Well, let's take a look at some totals. Spirit Lake on the night, rushing-wise, 23 rushes for 77 yards. Okoboji's got 10 rushes for 32 yards. So they've had a lot of negatives because Wasson and Carson Story both have 20 yards rushing, but they only got 32 yards to show for it because of the losses on the other guys. Receiving-wise, Spirit Lake, 9 of 15 on the night for 75 yards. And this is the big thing right here, I think. Okoboji is 4 of 8 for only 11 yards passing tonight.
Yeah.
And they've loved their passing this year coming into this game. So totals on the night, 152 yards for Spirit Lake. Total, 43 yards for Okoboji. That's big because that's a good defensive stand by Spirit Lake.
So again, 7-0, Spirit Lake leads Okoboji here at halftime. For those of you watching on Explore Live Video, we'll give you some more of the Force Marching Band here at halftime. For those of you listening on KUOO, we're going to go to the halftime report here in a moment, and that'll be brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company. A reminder, every time our local team sacks the opposing team's quarterback, somebody wins a free cheeseburger basket from McKean's Pub & Grill. It's the McKean's Pub & Grill Sack Attack. Sign up today at exploreokoboji.com for the McKean's Pub & Grill Sack Attack. You can do that on the homepage. It's one of the scrolling banners there on the homepage. So a 1-minute timeout for radio, and then the halftime report is coming up on KUOO.
At Central Bank. We are a family-owned business, and our team is all about providing competitive rates and a personalized experience that is simple and smooth for everyone. Buying a home is the biggest purchase you'll ever make. Give me a call when you are ready, and I will guide you through the process and answer any questions. If you're ready to apply, visit mycentral.bank. Central Bank is a proud supporter of high school athletics. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pizza Ranch Spirit Lake is open 7 days a week for dine-in, buffet, or order your favorite pizza and crispy ranch chicken for carry-out and delivery. Go to pizzaranch.com to place online orders or call 336-1419 to place your order or book your next team party.
Walker Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Okoboji Pioneers. Their dedication to excellence is an inspiration to us all. At Walker Insurance, we understand dedication and support in those who depend on you. That's why we are proud to be one. Go Pioneers.
It's halftime for week 4 of Iowa High School football. I've got an old Penalty with your halftime report, and I'll get you back out to your second half right after this. But before we go any further, let's take a look at the updated standings through the first 3 weeks of the season. And let's start off in 8-player District 1. DTRA 3-0. Kingsley Pearson 3-1. St. Edmund 2-1. Harris Lake Park 1-2. Newell Fonda, Remsen St. Mary's both 0-4, and Siouxland Christian canceled their season. In 8-player District 2, Bishop Garrigan 3-0, North Union 2-1, Northwest Kensett and Riceville 2-2, West Bend Mallard is 1-1, North Iowa is 0-3, and Rockford canceled their season. In Class A, District 1, MMCRU and West Sioux 3-0, and then the rest of the teams are 1-2. Hartley Melvin Sanborn, Sibley Ocheyedan, Sioux Central, South O'Brien, and Galen Catholic. 1A District 2, Emmitsburg is 2-1. East Sac County, Manson, Northwest Webster, Pocahontas area, South Central Calhoun 1-2. South Hamilton is 0-3. In Class 2A District 2, Okoboji and Kemper Catholic are 3-0. OABCIG and Southeast Valley 2-1. Spirit Lake is 1-2. Esterville Lincoln Central 0-3. In 2A District 1, Boyden Hall Rock Valley, Cherokee, and Western Christian 2-1. Shelton 1-2. Unity Christian and Centerline George Little Rock 0-3. In Class 3A District 1, MLC Floyd Valley and Sioux Center 3-0. Algona and Bishop Heelan 2-1. Humboldt and Webster City 1-2. And in 4A District 1, Portage 3-0. Sergeant Bluff Luton 2-1. Spencer, Sioux City West, Lamar's, and Storm Lake 1. Football schedule for tonight. In Iowa, Okoboji at Spirit Lake, that's on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Emmitsburg hosting Pocahontas area on Y100. Spencer home to Sioux Center. Esterville Lincoln Central hosts Southeast Valley. Hartley Melvin Sanborn home to Galen Catholic. Sibley Ocheyedan hosts South O'Brien. Sioux Central home to MMCRU. 8-man football, Harris Lake Park hosts Newell Fonda. DTRA home to North Union. West Bend Mallard is at North Iowa. A reminder, in Iowa, after all the games are done, tune in to scores and highlights from across the state with the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show, 10 o'clock on KUOO. In Minnesota tonight, Jackson County Central at Pipestone on KKOJ, Martin County West at Lester Prairie on Extreme Country 105.7. Now let's take a look at the Radio Iowa High School football poll released on Monday. In 8-player, Bishop Garrigan is number 1. In A, West Hancock number 1. MMCRU is number 3. In 1A, Grundy Center number 1. West Lyon is coming in at number 2. Hinson is number 7. In 2A, Kemper Catholic number 1. Okoboji number 6. Boyden Hall Rock Valley 8. OABCIG 9. Cherokee 10. Clear Lake is number 1 in Class 3A. Bishop Heelan is 3. Multi Floyd Valley is 6. Algona 9. Cedar Rapids Xavier number 1 in Class 4A. Sergeant Bluff Luton is 5. Fort Dodge is 7. And in 5A, Washington Northwest number 1. Sioux City East number 8. Now let's move on to the high school schedule.
Cooperative Energy is more than just your local energy provider. They're a 6,000-member strong co-op that believes in empowering people and possibilities. They're proud to support their local schools because they know strong schools build strong communities. That's why they're investing in the future by encouraging youth to get involved, give back, and grow right here at home. Cooperative Energy Company, proudly powering the community today and tomorrow. Learn more at cooperativeenergyco.com/community.
Cooperative Energy, service, value, and trust.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Host your next unforgettable event at Parks Boat Club. Perched above Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe, this stunning venue offers breathtaking lake views, top-tier accommodations, and a culinary experience that will wow your guests. Whether it's an intimate gathering, business meeting, or a grand celebration, make your event extraordinary. Choose Parks Boat Club.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers!
Wow, what a thrill. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Lakes Auto Sport and Milford Auto Care, your trusted local auto repair shops. They offer exceptional service and competitive prices on all makes and models. So whether you're looking to tune up your ride or give it a complete overhaul, trust Lakes Auto Sport to keep your car running smoothly. Dedicated to supporting local sports.
Ace this school year with light speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Time for great food? Okoboji Bar and Grill has amazing nightly specials, from perfectly seasoned wings, juicy burgers, and mouth-watering steaks. Great food, great atmosphere, great times. Follow Okoboji Bar and Grill on Facebook for all the details.
Game day starts at Forbes Meat and Liquor Locker in Spirit Lake, where thick-cut steaks, bacon-wrapped everything, bold beef sticks, and top-shelf spears fuel your high school pride. Stock the grill, fire up the fan zone, and let the action begin. Visit Forbes on Facebook for game day inspiration and specials, and get your game day goods at Forbes.
From breakfast skillets to game day action, Mullets at the Gardens has it all. Stunning Westlake Okoboji views, daily food and drink specials, and your favorite sports on the big screens. Enjoy Mullets at the Gardens year-round and follow them on Facebook for hours and daily specials.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
You work hard for the things you have and the lifestyle you love. Are you doing enough to protect it? Are you sure? Head on down the highway to MHR Insurance for a quick insurance review. Get some peace of mind and be sure, really sure, that you're covered. Visit MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
Century Mutual Insurance Association, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, and Grinnell Mutual are celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes. Century Mutual recognizes the dedication it takes to work and play hard, serving more than 50 local communities. Teamwork makes it easy to trust in tomorrow. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And as always, they're a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians. McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake is open for your to-go orders and dine-in.
We welcome you back here to Haferfield in Spirit Lake as we're getting set for the second half between Spirit Lake and Okoboji. In week one of district play in Class 2A District 2, it is 7-0 Spirit Lake here at halftime. We're going to take one more break here and thank a few more of our sponsors here at our halftime show. But again, 7-0 Spirit Lake with the lead. And let's take another 1-minute timeout. And we'll come back with the second half with the Indians and the Pioneers on KUOO and Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials on events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
We welcome you back to Hafer Field and kick off to the second half to Okoboji, and they'll get it out to about the 21-yard line. I believe that was Mitchell Mulhern on the return. So 7-0 Spirit Lake as we start the third quarter here. 5 seconds off the clock, and they're going to mark the Pioneers at the 22. With Clyde Ihrke, I'm Jason Jacobs. I want to say thanks to Mac back at Mission Control for KUOO doing a great job. This is KUOO Spirit Lake, Iowa. And thanks to Hank and Rachel doing a great job on our Explore Live video tonight. Thanks to Premier Communications. Watch at exploreokoboji.com under the Sports tab or at Explore Okoboji on YouTube. And Okoboji will toss it here on their first play of the third quarter, and it's going to be a nice run up the left side, but we're going to see a hold come in
I think
here.
so, yep. They're going to bring that one back.
The running back was number 1, Riker Wright. And you are correct, Clyde. That's going to come back.
They're going to spot that. The hold happened.
At the 27?
27, 26-yard line. Well, the flag he just picked up at the 26. So it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Is he going to?
Oh, it's going to mark it off against Spirit Lake.
Oh, maybe after the play? Okay. Maybe, well, we haven't gotten an indication.
So they're going to bring it out to the 42. So he gets give him a gain of.
I'm going to give him a gain of 4 to the 26, and then the penalty, moving him out to the 42. And there's going to be a handoff and a nice run on first down. Let's get the number on that. That it was again Wright up near midfield to the 48, gain of 6.
So Wright getting both carries to start this second half for.
Well, it's been pretty well split between him and Wassum.
Yep.
So it's going to be second down, and we'll call it 1, 2, 3 after a gain of 7. They're actually going to mark at the 49. So second down and 3. Pioneers moving the football here early third quarter, trailing 7-0. They're going to hand off. This time it's Wasson. They're going to use the bigger Wasson to get that first down and an extra yard as well. He's up at the Spirit Lake 46-yard line. So give him the gain of 4. And that'll move the chains for Okoboji.
Again, they're starting to move right down the field on this one.
Well, they didn't move it a whole lot in the first half. They did have a couple of drives get into Spirit Lake territory, but an interception ended one of them, and a turnover on downs ended another. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Pioneers at the Indians 46.
Well,
7-0 Spirit Lake.
It's where Spirit Lake's defense all night long has stepped up. Once it gets across midfield, it's like they just kind of tighten it down a little bit.
To me, this is an important drive for Okoboji to get something going here. They're going to hand off on an end around here to Jacobson, left side.
And he's going to get nothing.
Not going to get much. That defense collapsed down on him tight.
They're going to give him no gain.
That looked like it had potential, I'm not going to lie. That closed up quickly. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Hey, let's get some halftime scores. How about that? We have Southeast Valley leading ELC 27-6 at halftime. We also have, let's see, no score between Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and BHRV. It's Unity Christian leading Cherokee 21-0. That is a surprise. Cherokee brought a lot back this year.
Yep.
And Spencer leads Sioux Center 21-14. Here's 2nd down and 10 for the Pioneers at the Indians 46. And they're going to look to throw. Vanderpool rolls to his right now, wants to go downfield. Has a man, and it's just beyond the outstretched arms of the intended receiver, Asa Jacobson. Pretty well guarded downfield.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Isaiah McQuan on the coverage on that one. Kind of stride for stride with him, just a little bit outstretched of his hands. And wasn't able to quite pull it in.
Other scores, Western Christian over Sheldon 14-0. It is Sibley Cheaton leading South O'Brien 28-7. Galen Catholic all over HMS 20-0. West Lyon leading Alta Aurelia 46-0 at halftime. And it's West Sioux over Akron Westfield 17-0. And again, we're at 7-0 here with 3rd down and 10. Okoboji at the Spirit Lake 46 trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. They send Heller in motion. Now they'll hand off Wasson. Wasson, pretty good hole there on 3rd down. Enough to where it's probably going to be a 4th down territory here as he gets to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to give him about gain of 6 on that, it looks like.
So it'll be 4th and 4, and I'm definitely well, they're going to mark it back towards the 41 actually
41,
now.
Yeah, give him the 41, so give him a gain of 5.
So
but still, I think it's
long
4. I think it's 4 down territory.
I agree. Neither offense has done a whole lot tonight. So 4th down, and we'll call it a long 4. 9 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And this is where Spirit Lake's defense has to be disciplined. They got to not jump off sides.
4th
You got to hold it.
Vanderpool in the shotgun with Wasson. They'll just fake the handoff to Wasson now. Vanderpool's going to roll out, has a man. It's going to be caught. That'll be a 1st down and tackled at the 35, and it's going to be a penalty against Spirit Lake on the tackle.
How?
Because he picked him up.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to call that every time. So that's going to be a flag after the 1st down run. He got about an extra 2 yards. And who did he throw that to? I think he threw it to Heller.
Yeah, it was Jared Heller.
So Heller got down to the 35-yard line.
Okay.
But there's going to be a gain of 6 and a 1st down, but they're going to call a penalty on Spirit Lake. They're going to say it's rough. Well, they're going to say unnecessary roughness.
Well, you can hear the reaction from the Spirit Lake side.
Well, he picked him up. It wasn't like he slammed him into the ground by any means, but he definitely picked him up instead of just your typical tackle. And they're going to give the penalty to Okoboji, and it's going to be the 15-yard variety up to the 19-yard line.
So you give him a 1st down on the pass play.
Correct, to the 35.
And then give him another one on the penalty.
So 8:40 to go. Now we're going to have what? Time penalty against Okoboji. That's going to be a false start. So move it back to the 24-yard line is going to set up 1st and 15. Well, penalties have been one of the issues for the Pioneers when they get deep into Spirit Lake territory.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens this time around. But they've been moving the ball much more efficiently this drive than I feel like probably all night. So it'll be 1st and 15 Pioneers at the Spirit Lake 24, trailing 7-0. They're going to go with 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. That receiver's Avery Symington. Wasson's in the backfield with Vanderpool in the shotgun. And he'll look to throw on 1st and long. Pressure over the middle. Has a man, and it's broken up. Good defense downfield. Looked like that was Keegan Ryder.
Keegan Ryder and Isaiah McQuan.
Yep. Incomplete.
Well, you notice they're wanting to air it out a little bit more here, Pioneers are.
Well, that's
good coverage downfield by Spirit Lake.
Well, I think you got to keep going to it if you're Coach Claus. It's a 7-0 ball game, and you've got some stud athletes here. Just keep going at it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15 from the 24.
It's one of those where you almost know that one of those big plays is going to connect at some point.
Say thanks to a few more of our sponsors. They include McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell, and Spirit Lake Community Schools. 2nd and 15 from the 24. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. They'll probably air it out again here for Vanderpool. He's looking to throw. Pressure. Vanderpool has to get rid of it quickly, and it is going to be picked off at the 1. Picked off at the 1, to the 10, to the 15, and who was it with the interception there for Spirit Lake? It's going to be number 4, Luke Schneider.
Yeah, Luke Schneider, I got that one.
Did he have the interception?
He did.
No, Wes Walls did.
Wes Walls did, okay. All right.
So Luke Schneider.
And he picked it off the 1. They move it out to the, 20-yard, 15-yard line. 14-yard return, so give him some good room out there.
So they're going to mark it where? Right at the 15. With 8:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Still 7-0 Spirit Lake. Well, once again, the Indians' defense bends but does not break and comes up with a stop where they need it. Indians will go with 3 receivers
and that's
here.
what you're going to get. Good defense in that backfield by Spirit Lake so far tonight.
It'll be a design quarterback run here for Higgins. He'll cut it back to the middle. Good hole there for Higgins, but there's going to be a hold that's going to bring it back. Higgins to the 35-40, 45-50.
And another flag over here.
And down to the 45-yard line of Okoboji, but we've got some flags.
I think you're going to get a holding, and then you're going to get a sideline penalty on Spirit Lake.
Ooh. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you're going to have 10 yards tacked on and then another 15 after that.
Not good.
Because the referee, the side judge on this side that threw it right in front of one of the coaches.
Well, at the moment, it's all the way down to the 45-yard line of Okoboji.
Bring that one back.
Ooh. Man, there's quite a bit of speed on this field tonight, Clyde.
A tremendous amount of speed.
Yeah, Spirit Lake fans don't like that.
No, not one bit.
Well, you can't say it's been one way or the other. They're going to mark that penalty at the 20-yard line, so that'll be 10
the holding
yards
penalty.
from there. What do we got here?
That'll be the holding.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 penalties against Spirit Lake. Can't hear the official.
No, it's a holding and a sideline penalty.
So they'll mark the football back at the 10. Okay, they'll take the holding penalty is what they're going to choose to take. So it's really a 5-yard loss. It'll be 1st and 15.
I think what it is, the holding happened at about 10-yard gain. So they move it back 10 yards on that, and then a 5-yard penalty on the sideline.
Okay.
Either way, it's sitting back at the 10-yard line.
And it'll be a throw out to Stecker to the 10. 15 cuts back to the middle to the 20, 23-yard line for Stecker. Spirit Lake gets quite a bit of yardage back there on just a little out pattern for Stecker, and he races up that left sideline. And they'll mark it at the 23-yard line, so a gain of 13. Well, they got most of it back there. It'll set up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, got a lot of it back right there.
7-0 Spirit Lake, 7:20 to go, 3rd quarter. It's been a great defensive battle with the Pioneers and the Indians tonight. And this one has district implications. I'd be interested to hear that OABCIG Kemper score. I'd be interested in that one. 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Man is in motion for Spirit Lake. Quarterback keeper here. And close to a first down, fall forward. No, Higgins is going to be about a half yard short. Good defense by Okoboji.
Yeah, and he had a little hole there, but all of a sudden it closed up.
Oh, again, those guys in the middle.
Yep,
this time Wiley Hansen was one of the guys out there. Hansen. No, I'm sorry, wrong team there. That's Sam Bachman.
Sam Bachman.
And Smith.
And Sam Bachman came from that left defensive end to bottle that one up from behind and get a hold of Ty Higgins. They're going to go for it here.
Oh, it's third
down. Yep, 3rd down.
3rd and inches for Spirit Lake at the 14.
14. No, the 24.
Correct. No, it is the 24. You're right. All right, they're going to try to run it around. Ryder, does he get it? It's close.
I don't know it depends on where they're going to mark it. He was bottled up, and then they had to fight forward a little bit. No, they're going to be a yard back. They lost a half a yard.
So I'm going to just say nothing there. Now you're 4th and a yard here for Spirit Lake. You're up 7-0 at your own 24-yard line, and what do? It looks like the offense is staying on the field. Jazik Miller comes into the ball game here. Ooh,
this is a big gamble here for Coach Beloit.
Ooh, little riverboat gambling here by Coach Beloit on a Friday night. All right, here we go. Higgins tries to get him to jump. Higgins will take the snap. Oh, and they're going to tackle him in the backfield for a loss. That was excellent by Okoboji. Brody Johnson. Brody Johnson.
Great job on defense by Brody Johnson.
Ooh, that
just shot the gap right away, saw where that was going. And great discipline by that defensive line for holding on that hard snap count. Good job by Okoboji's defense. So you're going to give him a loss of a yard on that, back to the 23.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
That's a gamble, and it didn't pay off. Now the defense has got a hold.
Oh, my. Great field position here for Okoboji with 6:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. So Pioneers 1st and 10 at the Spirit Lake 23. And they have 1 receiver here in Symington. Now a man in motion. There's Wright, and Wright takes the handoff. Wright gets to the outside. He's going to get into the end zone. And that is a 7-point swing, and we are almost tied up here at Haferfield.
What another great design play. Wright comes in motion from the left side. He's split out. He comes in motion, comes in front of Vanderpool, and then the minute he gets by Vanderpool, he swings around behind him. The snap comes, he gets a handoff. There's 3 blockers out in front of him for him. The edge is sealed off. He gets to the outside and just basically walks into the end zone.
Asa Jacobson is the kicker for Okoboji. The holder is Lincoln Wolf, the sophomore quarterback. So Jacobson will try to tie us up here midway through this quarter. And let's get the snap. Jacobson is 13 of 16 on the year. PAT, snap, hold, kick is on the way.
Got it.
Good. We are tied at 7 here at Haferfield and Spirit Lake. Back in a minute on KUOO.
Pub 19, home of Spirit Lake's favorite New York-style pizza, juicy burgers, hearty lasagna, and more. Located at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86. Proud supporters of local sports, fueling fans and athletes alike.
Enjoy Snapper's Daily Half Price Happy Hour from 4 to 6 p.m. Sip on refreshing cocktails while dining on options to please the whole family. College Game Day is covered with Tapper Day Saturdays, $5 fills with $3 refills, and NFL Sundays is Wing Day. Wings just 75 cents all day, plus Boga Bloodies and mimosas. Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
And mark it at the 33. But Okoboji has tied this up, Clyde. One play is all it took, and 23 yards for Riker Wright to find the end zone in 7 seconds.
Well, and that's the risk you take when you're going to give it up in that area, not punt it away. And Coach Beloit had faith in him, but it didn't pay off by a good job of defense by this Okoboji Pioneers.
All right, they're going to hand off on an end around here, and that's good hole for Miller, and Miller has a first down on in the first run of this drive. Oh, they're going to mark him out of bounds just a couple yards shy, maybe. Looks like he's at the 42. He'll be a yard shy. So 2nd down and 1 coming up. Our broadcast tonight thanks to Jurdy Collision Center, Central Bank and Central Insure, Lakes Regional Healthcare, Okoboji View and Pub 19, and Interior Sewing by Lisa. Some of the many, many great sponsors on our broadcast tonight. 2nd down and 1. Indians at their own 42-yard line in a tie ball game. With 3 wide receivers here for Ty Higgins. Got a man in motion in Ryder. He'll fake the handoff to him. Now Higgins over the middle. Oh, and it's almost, it is intercepted. Big boy interception. That's number 72. Callan Peters.
Yeah, Callan Peters got the interception, but the tip by Jake Lockey, he read that play perfectly from his free safety spot, came up, got the tip, went up in the air, and big old Callan Peters gets the INT. You're not going to see that too often. Defensive lineman, 6'4", 295.
You know, when they do the film, it's going to be they're going to just repeat that over and over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let him love that moment.
Yep.
Congratulations, big fella. And Okoboji, Clyde, gets the ball at the Spirit Lake 49. 5:53 to go here, third quarter. And they have controlled the possession, time of possession here in this third quarter, have the Pioneers. They're going to go with 4 wide receivers, man in motion here in right. They're going to hand off right on an end around. Right cuts it back inside, has 4 or 5 yards here on first down. Maybe not quite 5. See where they mark it. They're going to give him 5 to the 44.
Yep. They're going to give him 5 out there.
Ooh, he's got some speed.
He's explosive with the minute he gets, his hands on the ball.
And good blocking by Okoboji as well.
Yep, offensive line doing a great job.
2nd and 5 coming up.
But you're right. They're totally controlling the line of scrimmage on the offensive side. Well, on defensive side, too, right now. And this is where Spirit Lake has had some trouble this year, is this third quarter. They got to get it amped up.
High snap. They'll hand off Wasson. He'll avoid some tackles, but he's only going to get 2 or 3. But it will set up third and very manageable at the Spirit Lake, we'll call it 41-yard line. Ooh, interesting score here in the second, what is that, halftime? Oh, my. OABCIG leads Kemper 16-14. OABCIG heard me criticize.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Gain of 3.
Well, they're both ranked in the top 5, depending on which poll you look at.
Yeah. All right, some interesting scores there. We'll get more on that in a minute. 3rd down and 2. Pioneers at the 41 of Spirit Lake. Oh, they got him to jump.
That's the first down.
You knew it was going to happen at one point or another. So the penalty will give Okoboji the first down at the Spirit Lake 36, and it's been a lot of miscues by the Indians here again in this third quarter. I think in a close game, though, if you're Coach Beloit, you just got to survive this quarter more or less.
Yep.
Right? You just got to survive the possessions. If you're Okoboji, okay, you got Spirit Lake a little bit on their heels here. They haven't really been there all night. You have to get another score here if you're Okoboji, I think. 4:30 to go, third quarter. Again, we're tied at 7. And the Pioneers have 1st and 10 at the Spirit Lake 36-yard line. And they'll have 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field, all bunched up now. They'll send them all in motion again. They like to do that, keep that defense on their heels a little bit. They'll fake the handoff there. Now an end around here. And pretty good, healthy amount of room for Jacobson. Jacobson cuts it back inside. He'll get inside the 20 and then takes 3 defenders to get him down at the 16-yard line.
Good blocking, good formation, good play running by the Okoboji Pioneers on that one.
And a gain of 20 to that 16-yard line sets up 1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
That was Avery Symington on that one.
Yes, Symington. Well, there is some definite athletes. You know, Vanderpool, Wasson, Symington, Jacobson, Heller, Wright. This Okoboji team's got weapons. 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left here for Vanderpool, the quarterback, and he will hand off to Wasson. Wasson will be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Excellent defense by Jake Jacobs. Wrapped him up right away, and actually it's going to be a tackle for a loss back to the 18-yard line.
Wasson had nowhere to go on that one. Totally got bottled up right.
Yeah, it was real quick.
Yeah, move it back to the 19.
Now they're going to say, yeah, I would say closer to the 19. Actually, a loss of closer to 3 yards now. So it'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 13. They need to get down to the Spirit Lake 11. No, Spirit Lake 9, excuse me. 4. Oh, they're going to toss it back. Wasson cuts back to the inside. The hole closes up quickly at about the 15-yard line. Ooh, there was a huge hole there, and Spirit Lake did a great job of pursuing it. But Okoboji does get 4, Clyde, to the 15, so they're going in the right direction here.
Like you said, that hole was there right away.
Yes.
The minute Wasson turned up and started angling back, 3 black jerseys came into the middle and closed it off and didn't let him go any further.
Well, and the Pioneers have 2 plays to get 9 yards here. They're at the 15-yard line. They need to get to the 6. Ooh, this has been a good one here at Hafer Field.
Great football game.
Tied 7-all. Boji trying to score again for the 2nd time this quarter. They trailed 7-0 at halftime. So Vanderpool has Wasson in the shotgun. Now they send some guys in motion. Got to make sure they all get set here. Vanderpool watches the receivers, make sure they're all set, and he is offsides, I think.
Yep.
Or timeout.
I think delay a game.
Delay a game.
Yep.
They just took too long.
Well, all 3 of those guys jogged out there. They got to sprint out there. So delay a game on that's going to back them up 5 yards. Back to the 20.
So it'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it, closer to 14.
About 14.
Into the game for Spirit Lake comes Braden Sullivan, a sophomore.
Boy, you look at this Okoboji Pioneer team. They're going to be tough next year again, too. I mean, Jared Heller, Asa Jacobson, Vanderpool.
All juniors.
They got a sophomore on the line.
Here's the 3rd down and long. They're going to, they fumble the football. Spirit Lake picks it up. And they have it at the 30-yard line.
Yep.
It's number 11.
Nick Frankenberg. He picked it up, started running, but then it bobbled a little bit, and he just wisely fell on it. But it kind of a mixed-up play because on that one, Avery Symington did that little trick play that Wright scored on the last possession, and he came around, and Symington did not get the good handoff. He bobbled a little bit. It went down, and he had to try and find it, picked it up, and then immediately got hit, and it went down again, the ball did, and that's when Spirit Lake fell on it.
1:48 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 7. Spirit Lake gets the football back at their own 30-yard line. And this has just been a game of momentum swings back and forth, and it's been caused by the defenses. Quarterback keeper on first down here for Higgins, and Higgins gets maybe a yard. And they'll maybe give him more than a yard. They'll give him 2 out to the 32. Whew. What a game.
Great game. Great football game.
If you're looking for Hawkeye football versus Rutgers, that's over on Q102 tonight, and it's 21-all. Rutgers at their own 20-yard line has 4th down and 1. So again, that's on Q102. 7-all here. Here's 2nd down and 8 for Spirit Lake at their own 32-yard line. They will hand the quarterback keeper on the fake, and avoiding some defenders, and up near the 38-yard line goes Ty Higgins.
That's kind of an option that Ty Higgins puts it in the belly of Isaiah McQuan, watches for what that inside linebacker is going to do, saw he was going out with McQuan on that outside, looking for that sweep run. He pulls it back out and goes up the middle, picks up 7 yards.
The Nebraska football fan, Keith Check, would have liked that play.
Yes, he would have.
That was straight out of 1994, and I love it.
Yep.
3rd down and 2. Big 3rd down again here. 3 receivers here for Higgins. Has the man in motion. He'll hand off. Miller, can he get the corner turn? No. He's going to be tackled for a loss, and that is an excellent job by number 7 for Okoboji, Jaron Heller. He tackles him for a loss back at the 37-yard line, they'll say, is where he ends up.
So give a loss of 1
So
on
Boji
that.
is going to, I don't think you're going to see Spirit Lake keep the football here on 4th and 3. They're going to send Wes Walls back to punt.
Wes is out there ready.
And
He's going to set it up.
Heller's going to go back to receive here for the Pioneers. 7-all. Here's the snap. Kick is on the way. Pretty good looking kick. It'll take a Spirit Lake bounce at the 25. Picked up at the 13-yard line by Heller. Tries to race to the other side. Heller's going to be brought down inside. No, will he brought down? Yes, at the 5-yard line.
I think that's Riker Wright.
Was it right?
I think it's right.
I thought it was
1.
Heller back there. Well, it's hard sometimes to tell between a 1 and a 7.
I think it's number 1. We'll try.
You are correct,
Yep.
I believe.
Yep.
Either way, that's way back inside the 10-yard line.
Great job by the Okoboji special teams on that one. And Coach talked about in his preview interviews.
You mean Spirit Lake special
Spirit
teams?
Lake, yep.
I know, it's hard. We get them mixed up. Okoboji 7 with 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. So let's see what this Okoboji team can do here at their own 8.
They're going to mark it at the 8 with the 18 seconds to go here in the third.
And they're going to hand off Wasson. Wasson cuts back to the middle, stays on his feet, up past the 15, and he'll be nearer the first down marker. And that's probably going to be the final play here of the third quarter. Mark him at the 17. It's going to be, I believe, 2nd down and 1 when we start the fourth quarter. 7-all here at Haferfield and Spirit Lake. Fourth quarter in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Athletics and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris, Ryan Maris, and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty, dedicated to the community, dedicated to you.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Thanks to Hank and Rachel doing the Explore Live video from Premier Communications as well. You can watch at exploreokoboji.com under the Sports tab or at Explore Okoboji on YouTube. Great game, 7-all as we enter this fourth quarter.
Both defenses just really stood up tonight.
Oh, you got that right.
Played some great defense out there.
All right, so 7-7 to start the fourth quarter. Okoboji's going to have 2nd down and 1, mark it at the 17-yard line. And they will hand it off and hit in the backfield.
And going
for
nowhere.
a loss is Wasson. Well, there's that Spirit Lake defense again coming up with a play when they need it.
Bennett Stecker.
And a loss of 2 back to the 15.
Goes to the outside. He's that outside defensive end out there. And he's so quick, came crashing down in a hurry and grabbed Wasson and threw him down for 2-yard loss.
Y100 has a great game. After 3, Emmetsburg 22, Pokey 21.
All right. We got some good games on our airwaves
all right.
tonight.
We like it. That's on Y100. And I think it was all tied up between Iowa and Rutgers, 21-all. Ooh, Kemper takes the lead on OABCIG in the third quarter, 28-22.
Yeah, 21-21 at halftime for the Iowa-Rutgers game.
Okay, and here's going to be a throw, and it's going to be caught, but for no gain, actually a loss. Well, about a half-yard loss, they're going to say out to Heller.
Oh, and Heller got hit hard, and he's getting up a little slow.
Ooh.
He's gimping a little bit there.
Okay, they had 2nd and 1, and Okoboji's going to have to punt.
Yep. That's great
that's
defense.
A passing minus to the 14. Oh, my. The defenses tonight, folks.
Unbelievable.
They've been outstanding.
Great job on defense.
All right, 2 are back to receive here for Spirit Lake, Miller and Walls.
Walls, yep.
On 4th down and 4. And here comes the punt. The punt coming from right. Fair caught at the 48-yard line. Nicely done by Jacek Miller. Okay, strap in here, folks. So Spirit Lake will get it at the Okoboji 48-yard line. 10:36 to go in the ballgame. Like you said off air, Clyde, who's going to make the mistake here in the fourth quarter? Wow. Now all of a sudden the stadium gets real quiet here.
Just trying to figure out, everybody's getting geared up for this fourth quarter.
We need a drink of water and get ready here. Hey, thanks to MHR Insurance,
Well,
Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports
there's a ref
Surgeons, and
picking up
Service Master by Rice.
There's a ref picking up a flag here.
Now,
but they picked it up, I think.
They picked it up. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Yep. Spirit Lake, they're going to mark it at their Okoboji 48, so good field position with 10:36 to play in this football game.
All right, first and 10.
Defensive battle.
Higgins has 4 wide receivers here on 1st and 10. And he will look to throw and tosses the screen play. And that is going to be out to McQuan. And McQuan will pick up a couple as he cuts back towards the middle. Tackled pretty quickly by number 32 for Okoboji. That is Brody Johnson.
We've called his number a few times tonight.
Yes, we have.
But give
him
46. Give him 2-yard gain on that.
So Brody Johnson actually started the school year at Spencer and transferred a couple weeks into the school year and is now starting for Okoboji.
Yep.
2nd down and 8. Ball at the 46. 2 receivers left, single receiver to the right. He's made some plays tonight for Okoboji.
And he's a junior also.
Yeah, here's a quarterback keeper. It maybe wasn't supposed to be, but Higgins is going to keep it. Avoid some defenders. He's up near that first down. Might be about 2 yards short.
Well, he's so small, he just scoots underneath people on that one. Great job by Bodie to make something out of nothing.
Ty.
Or Ty Higgins.
Bodie might be watching.
Bodie might be watching.
Gain of 5. Third down and 3.
Bodie, the older brother of Ty.
All right, so 3rd down and 3, and let's see if this Pioneers defense can come up with something here. This is like that spot in the field where bad things have happened for each team.
Well, in 3rd down and 3, you think, oh, they should be able to do that. No, the way these defenses are playing tonight.
It's nothing's guaranteed in this 7-all ball game with 9:16 to go. All right, Pioneers have to try to stop Spirit Lake on 3rd down and 3 from their own 41-yard line. In motion goes Hintermeister. Ooh, and the bobbled snap, and Higgins tries to just avoid the defenders and can't. He's tackled for a loss of a yard or 2 here.
He tried to make a broken play and it happened with something and nothing happened. He tried looking at a dump pass, nothing there. Pulled it down, and a great job out there, I believe, by 32 again. Brody Johnson making that tackle.
Loss of a couple to the 43. And Spirit Lake looks like they're going to try to win the field position battle here and punt.
Why not? You can punch it down there, and your defenses are holding.
And the wind, in case you're wondering, it's slight out of the south, but it's pretty calm.
5 miles an hour at the most.
Here's a punt. They got it off. High punt. It'll be a fair catch at the 7. Okay.
All righty.
8:21 to go here in the ball game. Can Okoboji's offense go the length of the field here? And they're going to mark it right at the 7, it looks like. So
yep,
7
right at
all.
the 7.
How did we get to 7 all? Well, Spirit Lake scored on a 12-play drive, 53 yards, 3 minutes and 29 seconds, a 5-yard touchdown catch by Luke Schneider from quarterback Higgins.
That was right at the end of the first half.
Correct. And Okoboji scored on a 23-yard touchdown run by Riker Wright after Spirit Lake went for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory, and now we got penalty. And that's a false start against Okoboji.
Oh, it's going to back them up even more.
So that'll be half the distance to about the 3.5-yard line.
2.5. Yeah, about the 3-yard line. So a 3-yard penalty.
Is it closer to the 3 or the 4? I'm going to say it's closer to the 3, Clyde.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to be first down, and we'll call it 13. That's what you can have deep in your own territory. 1st and 13. They're going to look to hand off, and there's not going to be a whole lot of running room there for Asa Jacobson. He got it on the end around, and he'll get up to the 5.
Yeah, give him 2 on that. Good hard running.
Well, when you're deep in your own territory, any positive yardage is a good thing. So that sets up, second down, and we'll call it 12, roughly?
Yeah, they're saying 13 on the scoreboard. They got to get out to the 17-yard line.
Correct. So I'm going to go second down and 12.
Yeah, ball's at the 5, so yeah, second down and 12.
Our broadcast thanks to the Pizza Ranch, Okoboji Physical Therapy, Westo, and Lakes Autosport. All right, 2nd and 12.
Well, they got one guy split out for Okoboji. Otherwise, everything else is bunched up.
Vanderpool. Oh, and we got
offsides
on Spirit Lake. Oh, the
got
penalties.
A little anxious.
Eee.
Got a little anxious.
Well, that's a little gift for Okoboji there. That puts them up to the 10-yard line and makes it much more manageable at second down and 8 or 7. Call it 2nd and 7. Iowa High School scoreboard show will follow tonight, 10 to 11:30. We got a coach's show tomorrow?
Yeah, down at Mullets.
Mullets, okay, very good. 2nd and 7. Now Okoboji will send some guys in formation. Plenty of time for Vanderpool. And he'll just hand off to Wasson. Wasson will get up near that first down. He's maybe 2 or 3 yards short. So mark him down at about the 13. That'll set up 3rd, and we'll call it 4, 3. Where are they going to say he's at? I think he's at the 13-yard line, Clyde.
Yeah, we'll give him at 13. They're saying 14. It's in between 13 and 14-yard line.
Hard to tell from here.
Yep. Middle of the field, so it's not really on a hash mark anywhere.
They need the 17.
They need the 17.
So it's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, somewhere around in there.
All right. Okoboji will send single receiver out to the right. Now they got a man in motion in Story. They're going to hand off. And
he's not going to go anywhere.
Back at the 15. He's not going to get it. He's going to be a yard or 2 short. They'll mark the 16 on the forward progress, it looks like. Well, maybe not.
No, this side judge got him right at the 15. They're marking it right at the 15.
Okay, he got a couple, but it's not going to be enough. It'll be 4th down and 2.
And that was Wasson again trying to bust up the middle and nothing there.
We're going to see Wright go back to punt, and Spirit Lake will send both Walls and Miller back to receive at about their Okoboji 47 is where they're at.
Trying to get him to jump here a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to do that if you're Spirit Lake. They're going to take some time here off the clock.
Yeah,
7-all ball
they're
game.
trying to get him to jump. And there's no need for Spirit Lake to get anxious on this.
Here's the punt. And it'll go to about the 49 of Spirit Lake. There's Miller, and he can't avoid the defender right away. Good coverage down by field by Okoboji. I believe that was Jake Lackey downfield with the coverage. But Spirit Lake will get the football back at the Okoboji 45. And we have 5:26 to go in the ballgame. It's 7-all.
Well, it's setting up to where who's going to make that one big mistake to end this game and give the other team the advantage.
So best field position for Spirit Lake here in the second half at the Boji 47-yard line. And again, 5:26 to go here in the ballgame. Indians will have a single receiver each side here for quarterback Ty Higgins. Now he sends Ryder and another receiver in motion. They both get set. Quarterback keeper out of this. Up the middle, it'll be 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
As Higgins falls forward. Well, he's not huge, but...
Nope, design draw to go right up the middle, and he doesn't even hesitate on that draw. He just busts through there.
Mark it at the 41-yard line and a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Some third quarter scores. Let's get this here. Central Line George Little Rock is taking the lead on BHRV 7-0. And it is Unity all over Cherokee, 27-0.
Wow.
Unity Christian.
And that has to be late in the game.
Yeah, end of the third.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 4. Indians will look to throw a screen play and do. Avoiding one defender there is going to be Wes Walls, and that's enough to get the first down as he crosses the 40 down to the 36-yard line.
Had just the one blocker out there with 3 white jerseys. Good job of blocking, actually, for Wes Walls. And I think that blocker out there, trying to see who that was.
I think it was Stecker.
No, it was Miller. It was Miller.
Okay, Jason. Ryder checks back into the game with the play for Spirit Lake. Well, can the Pioneers defense come up with another stop here, Clyde? Indians in their best position of the game to come here and take the lead back.
That's their first down this half.
And they will look to fake the handoff. Pressure. They'll throw downfield, and it's almost caught. Pretty good defense downfield. So initially, Carson Story got behind the defender and then really raced up there to knock the ball away, incomplete. And at the end of the third quarter, Kemper is still leading OABCIG 28-22. That's a much better game than I was actually anticipating it to be.
Yep.
So credit OABCIG. I don't know where that's at. I think it's down at Kemper.
I think it was at OABCIG.
Was that
Ida Grove.
Hard place to play a football game.
Well, hard place to call a game from.
No, not tonight. Well, we got to go there next week. Somebody could be listening. All right, they're going to look to throw, and it'll be caught. And that's going to be well short of a first down there for Bennett Stecker. And he crosses the 35 down to about the 33. So he's going to get, well, they're going to mark it at the 34, gain of a couple. Again, good defense by Okoboji.
Well, both defenses are doing the same thing. They're giving up a little bit here and there, and all of a sudden they tighten up and don't let anything go any further.
I'm going to mark it at the 33. That's a gain of 3 because it's easily 3rd down and 7 if you look at the far sideline. So 3rd and 7 from the 33. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left here for Higgins. Can Okoboji bend but not break again? Oh, low snap. Higgins, got to do something, got to get rid of it. Just tosses it downfield and away. Now we're going to have a penalty here from the far sideline. What's going on with this? Holding maybe?
I know this guy's been busy on this far side, and he was 45 yards away from the play on the opposite side of the field.
I don't know what he saw. Unless he's just throwing his flag of where he thought it was. I don't know.
No, he talked to the head official.
All right, what is he going to call
Spirit Lake
here?
up, it looks like. Ineligible receiver downfield.
And Okoboji's wisely going to decline it.
Yeah, and that's going to happen when you're trying to scramble out of something and it looks like your quarterback's going to run. The lineman get downfield, and then he dumps it off.
So it's still at the 33-yard line, and Indians are going to go for it here. 4th down and, 7 from the 33-yard line. And you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
You've won the field position battle here so far in the fourth quarter. There's only 3:17 to go in the ball game. They're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Can the Pioneers defense hold? And they're going to look to throw. Downfield to Stecker. No. Okoboji comes up with the interception at the 21-yard line. That's going to be number 5. Was it 5? Yes. 5. Alejandro Guevara.
I'm sorry, but you know what? That actually almost helps Spirit Lake because if they turn it over on downs, they get it back where that line of scrimmage was. Now it's down to the 21. That actually helps Spirit Lake. Sure, it looks bad on the stats, but it's going to be better because Spirit Lake gained some yardage on that turnover on downs.
But nevertheless, the Pioneers offense gets the ball back.
Either way, they would have.
Correct. So Okoboji at the 22-yard line, or their own 22-yard line. They have 3:10 to go here. They're explosive. They can come up with the plays. Can they do it here? Do they got a 2-minute offense in them tonight? Maybe. We're going to go 4 wide receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Man in motion is Jacobson. And they're going to look to throw. They'll toss it out quick, and avoiding 2 defenders, and then knocked out of bounds is going to be number 4, Symington. Symington, good job of staying on his feet, gets that first down up to the 36-yard line. And I'm going to give him a gain of
14 on that.
Yeah, nice job of moving the chains. Our broadcast tonight thanks to Okoboji Barn Bar and Grill, Forbes Meat and Liquor Locker, also one of our great sponsors tonight.
Well, here's where the Spirit Lake defense has to step up again.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for Okoboji, their own 36-yard line. 3:03 to go in the ball game. Clock stopped there as he went out of bounds. In motion is Jacobson. They're going to hand off Jacobson, try to do an end around right side. He'll cut it back up. There's going to be no gain there, maybe even a loss.
Yeah, they might give him a loss of a yard, but no gain, I think they're going to give him.
No gain on it. Well, that one was swallowed up quickly. If I'm Okoboji, I'm maybe going to put this thing in the air.
I was going to say, I'd look at the quick passes or look for something deep.
Quick passes have been their best thing so far tonight. On to the sideline. Let your speed help you here.
Get the quick pass, get that outside, get that first down picked up, then maybe take a shot for a deep one or something like that. But
2 receivers each side. Yeah, the most important thing I think they could do is get a first down. 5 receivers here. Well, pressure, and he can't quite avoid it. It's going to be a sack.
That's a McKean sack.
Way back at the 32-yard line. They'll maybe say forward progress to the 33. Now, Okoboji had at least 1 sack earlier tonight. That's the first one, I believe, for Spirit Lake.
Yep.
So a loss of 3 to the 33 sets up 3rd down and 13. And now 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. Clock is still ticking, so Okoboji might be saying, we're maybe playing for overtime here,
Well,
guys.
I don't think so. I think they'll keep trying.
If they can't get the first down here.
Right. They're going to go for the first down, and then we'll see what happens.
All right, 3rd and 13. Overtime might be the only way either one of these teams can score again.
I love this. This is great.
All right, 5 wide receivers for the Pioneers on 3rd and 13. 1:36 to play. They're going to air it out downfield. No. They're going to throw a flag. No.
No.
The defender did turn around. Okoboji wants a flag.
But they tangled feet is all it was.
Okay.
They tangled the feet. I'd look for it right away when that receiver went down, but I think it was a good no call.
But I'm on the far sideline, so we didn't get a great look at it from here. I don't know.
I think they
Hank,
just tangled their feet.
He's being quiet. He's not dumb.
I think they're just tangling their feet on that.
And the Pioneers are wisely going to punt this away because there's only a minute 32 to go in the ballgame, and Spirit Lake's offense hasn't done anything here in the second half.
No, they have no first. I think they got one first down. Yep.
And maybe one via penalty.
Yeah, no, just
Here's
one
the punt.
first down.
Ooh, just about blocked.
Good kick.
And it'll be caught at the 32, and going down immediately will be Walls.
Smart move right there. Go down, catch that, secure it. Give yourself a minute and a half from the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Minute 28.
Where's
Spirit Lake's got the ball.
Spirit Lake's saying, where's that home field advantage, home field magic right now?
This has been a heck of a ball game.
What a great football game.
Well, I'm telling you what, both these teams are going to compete in this district, in my opinion.
Oh, I think so.
I
think you're exactly right.
They are proven tonight. To me, this was, yes, last week Central Line was a great test for Spirit Lake, but this Okoboji team to me was actually the bigger test so far.
They're a great football team.
And this is probably, at least mentally, the first big test for Okoboji. I need a drink of water. We've got 3 wide receivers here for Mr. Higgins. Ty's going to roll to his left and look to throw downfield. Caught, and it'll be near a first down for Stecker.
Just a quick sideline pattern. Get him to the outside. Have Stecker tiptoe along the edge. Get the catch. Pick up, I believe, 9 yards.
And where are they going to? Oh, we got a penalty.
No, they're saying he's out of bounds.
Oh,
they were saying he was out of bounds. Incomplete. Okay.
Kemper has taken a 2-score lead now on OAB-CIG, I believe, into the 4th quarter.
Okay.
2nd and 10, Spirit Lake at their own 33-yard line. We have a minute 22 to go. 4 wide receivers. Quarterback keeper. Higgins does a good job of staying on his feet, but the second wave of defenders gets him after about a 3-yard gain.
He got tripped up right at the line of scrimmage and then kind of went sideways for about a 3 or 4-yard gain.
Mark it at the 37-yard line.
Clock continues to run.
So 3rd down and 6. Under a minute to go. Indians will do a quarterback keeper here, cutting it back, and not getting a whole lot there is Higgins. He'll get to about the 39.
And that's
going to be a gain of a couple.
That's our good friend Callan Peters, the big center, our defensive tackle.
He's taking his time to get back up. Get up, big fella.
He just smothered him again.
That was an excellent play again by that front for Okoboji. Now it's going to be 4th down, Spirit Lake. We got a timeout here. I believe Okoboji took it with 47 seconds to go here in the ballgame. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back on KUOO and explore live video.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road, looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Beautiful shades moving to your schedule. Hi, this is Lisa with Interior Sewing by Lisa. Hunter Douglas PowerView Motorization gives you the freedom to program your window treatments, creating the perfect room lighting morning, noon, and night. 2 names you can trust, Hunter Douglas and Interior Sewing by Lisa in Spirit Lake.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake is proud of the hard work and dedication shown by all local athletes and students this year. And as always, they're a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians. McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake is open for your to-go orders and dine-in.
Whether it's a flooded basement or dirty carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides air duct cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, and dryer vent cleaning. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake, locally.
The punt is blocked, and Higgins has to land on it. And Okoboji recovers deep in Spirit Lake territory.
Wes Walls, I think, was landing back on it. But either way.
So Spirit Lake turns it over on downs. Where are we at here? The 30-yard line. We have 40 seconds to go. We're going to keep it here the rest of the way here in
40
regulation
seconds to play.
Here anyway. 40 seconds, and Okoboji at the Spirit Lake. We're at the 30-yard line.
Well, and that's why they wanted
block punt.
That's why Okoboji wanted to call that timeout.
Absolutely.
They wanted to get the rush.
But it was a bad snap, though, too.
It was.
He couldn't get it off. All right, they're going to hand off here. No, quarterback
keeper.
keeper. And there goes Vanderpool up that right side. And a second defender will tackle him inbounds at the 27. That's important.
That's
with
huge.
30 seconds. Okoboji's going to have to
They called
waste
the
a
timeout right away.
And
They called
will.
it right away. But Vanderpool had a little running room there. But a great tackle by, I think, Stecker on that one.
Yeah, so he got 7 to the 23. It'll be 2nd down and 3, and we're going to take another timeout here. And we're going to do a 30-second timeout for radio. 30-second timeout. We're back after this on KUOO.
Experience when you have someone to share it with. Simply said, achieving together allows you to achieve more. So go team from your home.
Welcome back here to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. We're going to have 2nd down and 3 for Okoboji at the Spirit Lake 23-yard line. 30 seconds to go in the ballgame. We're tied at 7 if you're just joining us in Class 2A District 2. Spirit Lake's punt partially was blocked.
Bad snap.
Yep. And Okoboji got it at the Spirit Lake 30. Here we go, 2nd down and 3. Vanderpool just rushed for 7 yards. He'll hand off Wasson. Wasson, big hole up the middle, has a 1st down, but stays in bounds at about the, we'll call it 17-yard line. So Okoboji will take
they're going to burn their last time out here?
They moved the chains. So the
for
clock
the first down.
stops to the 18-yard line. He gained 5, Clyde. But once they get it all set, it'll start again here. But Okoboji's at the line of scrimmage and ready to go here. With 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. That's Carson Story. They're going to hand off again. And met at the line of scrimmage for very little gain. I believe that was Wasson again.
Yeah, I don't know if he got a whole lot at all on that, if anything.
And Okoboji might be saying, we just got to get close enough for a field goal here. Mark the ball at the 17-yard line. Now Okoboji takes the timeout with 2 seconds.
2 seconds to play.
They're going to try a field goal maybe
I think they might be because they're at the.
So ball at the 17-yard line, gain of 1. So if he's at the 17-yard line, 27 probably
35,
about a 30.
35.
Well, it depends how far back he goes.
Yeah, 34, 35-yard field goal. And
Now
I believe it's Jacobson that's their kicker.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see if he's kicked any field goals here so far in the year. Jacobson so far on the season has 1 for 1 on field goals with a long of 39.
Okay, he's warming up his leg over there.
Okay.
Oh, man, what a great football game, JJ.
Here we go. A field goal to win.
What a great football game.
Oh, mama. Okay. So it's going to be Asa Jacobson kicking it here for Okoboji. Where is he going to line up? Right at about the 23-yard line. So a
33-yarder.
33-yard field
Actually,
goal
they moved it back to the 25 now. So 35-yarder. No, up again. Ihrke, he's at the 34 now.
Now Spirit Lake calls a timeout. Try to ice him a little bit.
Yep.
So Beloit will call the timeout with 2 seconds to go. He's got 3 timeouts yet.
Yeah.
So he could burn all 3 if he wanted to. Oh,
what a football game.
We're going to keep it right here. And we will have our post-game show coming up here or overtime.
What a great football game. Oh, my goodness, this is fun.
All right, we have a final. It is Southeast Valley over Estherville Lincoln Central 40-13. Final, Emmetsburg defeats Pocahontas area 28-21. That was a good game.
Good game there.
After 3, JCC leads Pipestone 42-0. And we have Kemper leading OABCIG 36-22. That is a third quarter score, excuse me. All right, here we go. It's going to be
a 34-yarder.
30, well, where are they going to mark it?
They're going to mark it at the 34-yard line.
Okay. Keeps changing it on me.
Yeah, they started at 33, went back 35. Now they're standing at 34.
34-yard field goal try for Asa Jacobson to win the ball game for Okoboji. All right.
Listen to the crowds on both sides.
Here comes the snap. The hold. The kick is on the way. Got the leg. Is it good? It's good! Okoboji has done it!
Okoboji wins it on a last-second field goal by Asa Jacobson.
The
34-yard field goal.
The Pioneers to win it all. 10-7 Okoboji. That's your final. Oh, my.
What a football game.
Now, I don't have the official year, but I know it's at least 2004 since Okoboji has beaten Spirit Lake. At least 2004. So it's been over 20 years, and the drought is over if you're a Pioneers fan.
Well, and you know what? You take a look at it this last year in the baseball playoffs.
Yeah.
Spirit Lake was expected to beat Okoboji, and Okoboji came out and beat them then.
Yep.
Spirit Lake's Okoboji's got the reign right now, and good for them. Congratulations to Okoboji Pioneers and the Spirit Lake Indians. What a great football game this was. Oh, my goodness.
10-7.
And he drilled that by – that could have been a 45-yard field goal, and he would have made that one.
Oh, wow. We're going to take a timeout. Our post-game show is on the way with the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. And the final score in this one, it is Okoboji defeating Spirit Lake 10-7. Post-game show on the way in 3 minutes on KUO and Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you into our post-game show here on KUOO and Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications. Our post-game show is brought to you by Dr. Cornwall and Dr. Jennis with the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. And a 34-yard field goal by Asa Jacobson as time expires wins it for Okoboji tonight. 10-7, Okoboji defeats Spirit Lake. And Clyde Ihrke, what an outstanding football game here at Hafer Field tonight. Give me your first thoughts.
My first thoughts was that was a lot of fun by two really good teams, I think, that are going to compete in this district from seeing what we're seeing with some other scores. But to be honest with you, I'd watch out for Okoboji right now, JJ.
I would too.
I mean, you look at what they did in that second half. They didn't do anything in the first half offensively. Came back out second half, made the adjustments. Granted, they got that big break on that on the one kick or the one went for it on the fourth down, turned it over on downs, and then the block punt to give them that end of the game field goal type area. But they're an explosive football team, and their defense is as well as anybody right now.
Yes.
They're playing very well. So I think both these teams, the defenses played well. Spirit Lake, there again, in the third and fourth quarters, just had a little trouble trying to find any
offensively.
offense.
Yep. All right, let's take a look at how we kind of got to this score. Neither team did a whole lot there in that first quarter. Spirit Lake would turn it over on downs twice and punt it to the Okoboji 40. Pioneers would throw an interception to West Walls and punt it to the Spirit Lake 14. Second quarter, Pioneers would turn it over on downs and punt. Spirit Lake would punt on their first possession, but they did get good field position at their own 47-yard line with 3:36 to go in that first half, and they took 3 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock, used 12 plays, 53 yards, and scored on a 5-yard touchdown catch to Luke Schneider to end that first half 7-0. We're going to bring Coach in here actually quickly here on the postgame show, and we'll let him get back out there. Coach, thanks for coming up here in the postgame show. What a heck of a football game here tonight between these two squads.
Great high school football game.
Great defensive battle as well.
Yeah. I mean, both defenses really, I think, stepped up and made some plays when they needed to. So we had a little special teams issue at the
You're good, Coach. Here,
good.
There you go. Yep, we're good.
A couple special teams issues at the end and give them a field goal chance there, and Asa made a great kick. So.
Yeah. What were you doing tonight to keep this offense of Okoboji's at bay? Because this is an offense that scores points, but they were held to 10 points here tonight. What was the keys that you were keying in on this week?
Oh, we did a good job of taking away their perimeter screen game stuff, forcing them to try to run the ball. They did a good job with some, some reverse stuff. They hit us on a couple. Riker Wright had a nice run down the seam there. I thought Noah did a good job calling the offense over there, a big fourth down pickup. I thought our guys tackled well. I thought we pursued well. and did some things there. Yeah, I mean, to hold these guys to 10 points. You know, we lost our 2 best players to ACL tears last week. It's been an emotional week. I'm just really pretty pleased with how our guys competed. You know, we had guys step in new positions against a really good football team. And, you know, people predicted this to be a 35-point rout. You know, BC Moore, who doesn't know diddly, but it's 2 good football teams, right? 2 good football teams competing, and I'm just proud of how our guys competed. We got a really good football team. They got a good football team. Coach Claus has done a great job over there with this program. They got some great athletes over there. And they just made a few plays at the end. So.
And I sit here and watch now out there in the field, and you see the white and the black jerseys out there intermixing. The fans are intermixing. That's that makes this county rivalry fun, that you can see that.
Yeah, you know, it's finally a rivalry now.
Yeah. Yep. Good call. Good call.
Which is great. That's what that's what you want. You want a rivalry to be like this. It was a great game, a 10-7, last-second field goal. And again, credit to those guys. I'm not taking anything away from them. They had a great game plan.
Yes.
Got great coaching staff, great kids, athletic kids, and I was pleased with how our kids battled and competed too. So,
the one positive offensively, that nice drive there to end that first half.
Yeah,
burned up a lot of clock and kept the ball. It kept moving.
Great catch by Luke. Toe tapped it. Ty put one in there. It was a nice drive there to finish the half. Got a little rhythm and momentum. We didn't get much rhythm and momentum offensively. Felt like they played a really good first down defense, and we'll continue to get better offensively. I thought Ty did a good job running. Got us out of some negative plays. You know, stepping in and starting his first game, and proud of that. Yeah, I'm proud of our kids. Hate to lose, but what a fun game. So
we'll see you next week
Sounds
down in
good.
Ida Grove.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate Coach Beloy coming up here in our post-game show, and him on his way. And I believe Coach Claus is going to make his way up here as well.
I haven't seen him yet.
I have not seen him quite yet, but I believe we'll get him here.
Oh, there he
is. He snuck in on me there.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, congratulations, Coach Klaus.
Thank you very
Outstanding
much.
win
Thank
here
you.
tonight. All right, so just give me your first thoughts on this one.
It's stressful. A lot of stress. We knew it was going to be a dogfight.
Yeah.
And, there are going to be different moments of, hey, how do you respond where, you felt like things could teeter-totter either way, and, how are we going to respond in those moments? And, yeah, pretty dang proud of our guys and their ability to, kind of step up in those. You think about where they've been.
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
where they've gotten.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn cool.
I saw it. I think what I saw and impressed me the most from your team, Coach, is their defensive prowess. That line was jumbling everything up, pushing the Spirit Lake guys to the outside a little bit, and a great job by Brody Johnson. What a fantastic game he had on defense.
Yeah, that's really kind of been our bugaboo the last few years, where teams that could be physical and run on us, and I think that was kind of our focus this offseason was, hey, how can we, if we're going to win tight games, we've got to be able to stop the run and kind of muddy things up. And our D linemen have bought in. Unfortunately, I've told them, you're not going to get a whole lot of tackles. You're going to have to take up blocks. And
I don't know. Kalen Peters was in quite a few of them.
And I love a big guy interception.
When he's there, he covers everybody up.
He's going to get a lot of time at film on that, isn't he?
If anybody knows Cal, he is going to eat that thing up for a long, long time. Yes, yeah.
So tell me what you did to game plan for this, to get ready for this Spirit Lake squad. Anything different?
We knew that they were going to be really effective with their run game, with the quarterback, and they're so good at creating leverage points with their different shifts and motions. So our goal was to try and spill everything, just muddy it up through the middle and try and spill things to the outside. And I thought our safety did a really nice job of rolling up and kind of filling when we needed them to. I thought we adjusted. I thought they got the edge on us early, and were able to kind of pin our backers. And when we made that adjustment, I thought it opens things up for our inside backers to make tackles. I thought Miles and Brody windows started to open up where they could kind of insert themselves. And like I said, when we can do that, it was kind of the same way last week with Emmitsburg. It clears things up, and we're able to make some plays.
I've noticed in some of the first games you went to the passing plays a lot. That kind of got shut down tonight. But you spread out the run game. 6 different guys running football tonight.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about this team. We feel like we have a lot of different guys that we can get the ball in their hands, and we can kind of spread it around. We knew that the big play was going to be tough. I mean, Coach Beloy always has his defense kind of down to a T. So we knew that it was going to be tough. I thought we did good things, and we also continually shot ourselves in the foot with pre-snap penalties and things like that.
Had some, yeah.
That kind of hurt us.
I had two thoughts. I want to get your thoughts on this. First off, how important is it to have a guy that can kick a 34-yard field goal in high school football? And two, I know for a fact I was in high school the last time Okoboji beat Spirit Lake in football, and I don't think I was a junior or senior either. So just talk about the emotional aspect of that for your guys, because you've won 3 nice games. Emmetsburg's a good win, okay?
Yep.
All right, and you beat BHRV. It's a program coming down from 3A. But this one had to be the emotional one that you had to get over, and you did it.
Yeah, and we knew it was going to be, as much as you tell the kids, hey, let's keep this, everything the same, keep it normal. It's not the reality. I mean, they've got people saying things. I mean, and they're talking to each other, and it's different. But yeah, to have Asa to come up and hit that kick, not an easy kick by any means, but again, he's one of those kids who's been kind of steady Eddie for us, and a gamer. And when you got a gamer that they can put out there, and he's a kicker and a pretty good one.
Yeah.
It was exciting, right, to have that opportunity.
One last thing before we let you go, Coach. I mentioned it, Coach Beloit, too. You look out there in the field right now. You see a lot of mixed jerseys, mixed fans, all mixed together. That's that good county thing coming together. And, I mentioned it a little bit ago to JJ off the air. Baseball last year, your Okoboji squad took Spirit Lake down when the Spirit Lake was going to win. But also track meet.
Yeah.
You got 2 champs from 2A right there.
Yep.
So what a great feeling now.
It was a speedy battle, even though there was only 17 points tonight.
Yeah. No, and you look out there. This is pretty darn cool to be able to see those guys. It is a rivalry, but I think there's a ton of respect between these kids. I think the kids do an awesome job of being able to do that, and I think, being able to look out there and kind of see that's pretty cool. It's a lot cooler when you get the win and can see those intermingle too.
Sure.
So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool moment.
All right, what's up next week, Coach? Real quick.
Jeez, I don't even.
I know you gotta think here. Real quick.
So we got Esterville next week. Yep.
So another close.
But you got the homecoming.
Rival.
Yep.
I think it's
homecoming.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got to ride these juices and.
But not get too high.
I know that's it's the fear of running on empty, because we've when you go from high emotions here to a homecoming week with a lot going on, we've got to make sure that we get ourselves right and our bodies right and rest up, because there's this back-to-back weeks is fun, but we know that Esterville is always tough and they're going to do a lot of different things. So, and then you couple that with homecoming week, it's gonna be a good reset for us to get our focus back to where we need to be.
Congratulations on a nice win here tonight. I know when I heard you had come back to take this job, I thought, okay, I think we're going in a good direction here, and you have proven us right on that. So congratulations, and best of luck the rest of the way, okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Eric. Good to see you.
See you tomorrow morning.
Yes,
Coach's show.
All right, good job.
Thanks, guys.
Well, congratulations to Okoboji and Coach Eric Claus on a 10-7 win here tonight over Spirit Lake. Again, a 34-yard field goal by Asa Jacobson as time expires gives the win to the Pioneers here this evening. And, Clyde, should we run down some totals here? We haven't had a chance to do that.
Yeah, and I don't know if we won't have time to get it, because we got to get things going here for the 10 o'clock show coming up.
Well, we got a half hour.
I know, but let's run some totals here first. Spirit Lake, you look at it, they ended up rushing-wise 35 carries, 109 yards. Okoboji had 28 carries for 83 yards. Passing-wise, Spirit Lake was 13 of 24 for 98 yards. Okoboji was 7 of 15 for 29. Total yards on the night, I had it unofficially, Spirit Lake with 207. Okoboji with only 112.
Yeah,
so they moved backwards some, but they had the plays big in that third and fourth quarter when they needed them.
They came up with the big plays. They got the block punt, and they got really just a nice stoppage on fourth down and some defensive stoppages. And, they came up with the win when they needed to there in the fourth quarter. 10-7, Okoboji gets the win here this evening. Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast from here. Thank you to our Explorer Live video crew here this evening. You guys, Hank and Rachel, did a great job.
Great job, guys.
And we appreciate them and Premier Live Video for making that all happening. Premier Communications. We want to say thanks to Mac back in the studios. Mac's got the long shift tonight doing a great job as always. She'll stick around through the scoreboard show for you starting here in about 35 minutes. Clyde, good to see you again, my friend.
Thank you. Next
Glad
week.
to have you back. We'll make the trip down to Ida Grove next week. Looking forward to that. And we want to say thanks to you wherever you have been listening this evening or watching this evening.
I'm looking forward to it because we get to go watch Spirit Lake play.
That's right.
I'm not looking forward to be sitting on the stand, but I'll say.
We'll see. Maybe
they'll
have room
change it
for
up.
us this year.
Maybe they'll change it up.
Not anymore. They won't after hearing that. Well, that's okay. That's all right. We'll gladly sit amongst the Spirit Lake faithful if that's where we got to sit next week.
If that's where they got us, we'll call it either way.
10-7, congratulations. The Pioneers get the win here tonight over the Indians. For Clyde Ihrke, I'm Jason Jacobs. Good night from Hafer Field.